Testing. Could anyone here please let me know if we are live on YouTube or Twitch? Somebody please. Is there anybody out there in the world of Warcraft that can let me know I'm live, please? Please, please, please. Dude, my internet, I don't know what happened. Xfinity, bro, on the day of all days, we're gonna mess up today. Xfinity is unbelievable. Oh my god, I can't stop having these problems with this company. Out of control. I'm back? Okay, awesome. Jesus, man. Sorry, guys. Joseph Onstead, Paxton, Shane, A-Rob, what's going on? Avarkus, what's going on? Thank you. Shout out to Twitch. It's still live on Twitch for some reason. It went down for a minute on Twitch, then it automatically went back up. This is crazy. I've never seen this. I don't know what's going on, but we're back. We're not, listen, we're not letting the developers stop us, guys. Okay? We're not fucking leaving. We're going all in. Shout out to my boy, Big Papa T. That is crazy. You're live? Okay, cool. I don't know. This is nuts. Now I need to fix my links, though, because I had a bunch of links be made. Buddy, that sucks. Damn. Not fun. Okay, let me just fix this. Edit. Hold on, guys. I gotta do some homework now, even though I did it last night in the middle of the night. I made sure I was ready for today. Blizzard's messing me up, man. That is crazy. I'm blaming it on Blizzard, man. It's all Blizzard's fault. It's all Blizzard's fault, man. No one else's fault but Blizzard's. Huh. Anyways, okay, let me post this. I think, yeah, this is the one. Insert post. Okay, cool. All right, and I just posted an Instagram story, though. Oh, my God. Yo, guys, I need you guys to go crazy in the chat during this Instagram story. I have to take down the other one. Oh, my God, I have to redo it. What a scam. I need you guys to just say crazy stuff in the chat right now on YouTube and Twitch. Say some crazy stuff so I can show the people, the 10 people who see the story anyway. Ready? Hold on. We're going to do it together. Boom. Story. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's get some either hearts in the chat, huges in the chat. I don't care what it is. Anything. Let's get something going. Oh my gosh. This is messed up, dude. Imagine doing all this on stream. Oh, it's so unprofessional. But we're here, guys. We're here. Let's do it. All right, ready? We're going to do it together. Okay, I guess I'm not. Yo, guys, the future of Azeroth is getting revealed now. We have the Twitch chat going crazy. Everyone's in here. It's exploding. Hundreds of viewers. You guys gotta come in chat, dude. The future is now. All right, that's all I got. I just heard about this announcement thing. What time the big announcement? And, well, it's gonna start in about 30 minutes. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. It's probably gonna be in like an hour and change before we even get anything. They're probably gonna open up with a nice little trailer. Hey, I'm Holly Longdale. Let's have a nice little discussion. WoW is great. Lovey-dovey. And then they're gonna get into... Oh, Codex! What's going on? Good looking. Yo, Codex, man, I need your help, man. I need your help. I gotta get better on social media. You're the freaking best of the best out there. You are the best of the best. I need advice. I need your help, Codex. Yo, shout out to Codex Bro Official, by the way. Literally one of the best Instagram accounts out there for World of Warcraft. This guy is the freaking GOAT. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta ask you guys, what are we thinking predictions-wise? We're gonna be making a bingo card in here for a second. But does anyone have any last minute sort of predictions for the State of Warcraft stream tonight? Like, what's the craziest thing you guys are, like, thinking they're gonna announce here today? Like, let's be real. It's time to be completely honest. Like, what's the craziest thing? When is the live video? The live video is in 30 minutes. Something like that. Okay, let me put the link on. This is insane. Okay. Alrighty. There's the live link. Sorry, guys. This is so ridiculous that I have to do this. Stream link. That is the best I can do. Literally the best I can do. Okay, I don't have time. Alright, now I have my backup so I can see if my stream's live. And now I'm ready to go. Announcing Shaman Tank 100%. Could you imagine? That is crazy. So, let's go through some of these last minute predictions people were posting. Because, guys, Twitter has been going crazy about World of Warcraft. Not only that, though, there was an interview, guys, the other day where over on PC Gamer, they stated you can expect some of WoW's big time, like, I guess, story arc and characters to bite it during the World Soul Saga trilogy. It will be a lot of death, I'm afraid. Holy shit. Main characters could be dying during this expansion and next expansion. Yo. Do we have any predictions on who could be dying? I mean, it's gotta be Thrall, right? They're gonna kill off Thrall, right? How unbelievable that would be if they actually killed off Thrall. Oh my god. Titan everyone dies confirmed, and we get a time skip on who... Oh boy. Sylvanas? Yeah, I think she could be dead too. Sylvanas is gonna freaking, like, redeem herself by saving the Blood Elves and sacrificing herself for the Windrunner sisters. I definitely see that happening. Now, Thrall, yeah, let's hope not. Thank you for making me excited to play WoW again. Disambiguous, listen, it's my pleasure. There's nothing more in life than I love talking about and getting hyped for than World of Warcraft, so... Let's get to it. Daddy Thrall, yeah, imagine. Bring back Cairn Bloodhoof. Yeah, he's been gone for, I don't know, how long? And he's been, I don't know, useless too. Absolutely insane. Magni should have died when he sacrificed himself to save the Earthen. Absolutely. A lot of death kills off 89% of Horde and only 1% of fucking Alliance. Yo, Alliance characters just don't die in World of Warcraft. Listen, I'm going to be completely honest. Listen. And I want you guys to talk with me about this too. Do you guys think they have a favorite between Horde and Alliance? Yes or no? Let's be honest. Do they have a favorite between Horde and Alliance? I'm gonna be honest. Bro, it is so blatantly apparent that they like the Alliance more. It is ridiculous. Every canon event, like post-Cataclysm, is like mainly about the Alliance. It's nuts. They love the Alliance. Alliance has plot armor. You're absolutely right. High stakes finally hit WoW lore. Yeah, right. Not in retail WoW, where it's all about happiness and love. Followed by a future Shadowlands. Oh, God. Time for Jaina to fulfill her destiny. Yo, could you imagine if Jaina dies? Dude, that would be nuts. That would be nuts. Start up a poll. Illyria, dude, if Turalyon dies. I'm really scared they're taking this route with Turalyon where he's going to be like some religious zealot. And they're going to try to paint him as a bad guy. As someone who recently read like the first, few books in World of Warcraft lore recently, I've fallen in love with Turalyon so much. So like, could you imagine if they do some minor spin and changing on his character? I would be actually kind of upset. Wrath of the Lich King anniversary announcement. Hey, maybe. Maybe. Anyways, I did want to make a bingo card with you guys really quick. A little, should we have a classic bingo card and then a retail bingo card or no? Because that's a lot. What are some of the things? What should they be? What are we thinking bingo card wise? So let's just say Wrath of the Lich King announcement. Damn, that's... Announce. I'll just put reveal. That's gonna happen. Warlords of Draenor? Oh my god. Let's do it. WAD. Reveal. Can you link the books you read? I read, I believe it was the first 4. Like the very first 4. It was The Rise of the Horde. It was The Last Guardian. I read The Day of the Dragon and one more. I forgot, but it was 3 or 4. I think I got halfway through 4. I didn't finish 4. There was one more. I forgot what it was. They show Zalatos at least once. True. Zalatos. I'm just gonna put Zalatatos. Anything else? Shadowlands Remix? You're crazy. Draenor Classic. WAD Reveal? Hey, it's a possibility. Queen Azara return? Oh god. Return to quick kill Thos. That's crazy. What are we thinking? Plunderstorm? Hey, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. Plunderstorm? Anything will plunder? That's not a bad one. Honestly, it's really not. What are we thinking, guys, right now? If you're just tuning into the stream, we're trying to make a bingo card for the I guess, major announcements, whether it be retail, classic, or potentially something else. Something really crazy. What are we thinking in terms of predictions for this bingo card? Any other good ones? Warlords of Draenor putting out all the cut content they cut the first time around? Holy shit. Could you imagine? I would play that. Yo, I'm not even kidding. I will play that because I love Warlords of Draenor PvP. A new IP? You're crazy. I mean, I guess I have to do it, right? Even though it would be so stupid. It would be so stupid. Guild halls? Yo, okay. I think that might be a major patch announcement, but guild halls? I don't need to add, like, question marks and everything. I guess that already defeats the purpose. You guys can definitely tell this is my first time making a goddamn bingo card. How you liking Affliction Lock? I fucking love it so much. It's so much fun that your dots deal damage again, especially Wither. If you go down Hellcaller, your Wither, which is the new improved corruption, and you just take all the talents that buff Wither, Wither does all the damage. It's hilarious. And it's a permanent dot in PvP, or PvE, excuse me. It's so much, you just put it on and you literally close your eyes and your damage is nuclear. Classic Plus? Oh, you guys are crazy. Okay. Okay, you guys are asking for it. Listen, I'm not doing the copium thing today. I'm not doing the copium thing. You guys are pushing Classic Plus. WoW on console? Okay, okay. Consoles? WoW consoles. Okay, I mean, that's an optional one. Playable Naga or Murloc. You're freaking trolling me, Joseph. Joseph, you're crazy, man. You're crazy. New specs? Is that? No, like, guys, what are we talking about? Listen, we're talking about the future of World of Warcraft. What is some really free to play? See, that technically possibly could be a thing. I don't want it to be. It would be a living nightmare. But that could be something to just throw on the bingo card to get people upset. It could be free to play. Yo, that would get people so mad. Tank Shaman. Honestly, remember that survey they put out not too long ago, guys, based on the potential new specs we would want to see and class roles coming to these classes heading into, you know, the future of World of Warcraft, which I personally believe, and I'm calling it early, 2 years in advance, you heard it here first. I do believe the Last Titan, for their one of their big box features, is going to be adding additional role types to certain classes. For example, Tank Shaman, Tank Warlock, Healer Mage, potentially even Support Paladin, Support Shaman, you know, support other specs, maybe a DPS Priest, a Tank Hunter spec where maybe you ride on your pet and do some cool shit. We did a stream not too long ago. I think I might have the whole breakdown. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys, because this was really, really cool. This is something we did. Tank Shaman. Let me see if I can pull it up. Class specs. Yeah, here it is. So check this out. This is something we did on stream. It was a major little thing we did. And it was breaking down what they could potentially see. And this is what we voted on. And I want to hear what your guys' thoughts on this. Some potentially new class specs / supports coming to the game. So we had 3 new supports, 4 new tanks, 3 DPS, 1 healer. So check this out. Ready? First up for Rogue, it'd be called a Vial Master. Almost like a debuffer support. You know, you throw down potions, poisons. You buff your allies with buffs and, like, toxic and freaking concoctions and everything like that. Good morning, Sir Dude. What's going on? Good looking. Don't worry. Lance is going to be in her second. I know he's your favorite. Hey, listen, I don't take no offense. Lance is my favorite too. All right. Anyways, but it's like a debuffer class for Rogue. Because what are you going to do? Are you going to give Rogue a tank or a healer? It'd be kind of hard to pitch that. And then obviously maybe you can go the route of giving Rogue a Bard instead as a support spec. So that's an opportunity. With Warrior, check this out. This one is badass, guys. Listen to this. A Gladiator Warrior spec where you're kind of support. You're a shout-based spec, almost like Diablo, where you buff your allies. You like weaken enemies and their armor and their morale and their chance to hit and stuff. But then you also wear a shield and like a pole arm, like a spear. Yo, tell me that would be insane. Shout out for the follow, Layla. Thank you. Appreciate the love. That would be nuts. TBC Hardcore. Yeah, actually, that's a great one. You're a freaking genius. Someone's actually thinking around here. We'll get back to the specs in a second. I can't even see my mouse. TBC Hardcore. That's a great one. I like you, Sky. You're cool. Mayton, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Anyways, I thought that would be cool. A better arena fight mode. Ooh. What about... I think it deserves anything PvP based. Anything PvP based. Oh, Warcraft 4? Okay, fuck it. Come in, Lance. Uh-oh, guys. Lance is here. The show's over. The show's over. It's official. Lance just pulled in. Yo, guys, if you're here right now, let's get some Lance hype in the chat. I need it to be flooded so the time he pulls up the stairs, he sees nothing but Lance hype. Let's get some Lance hype in the chat. Huge. Uh-oh. He's making his appearance. The old dad rolling out of bed with the coffee. Oh, God. Here we go, guys. It's officially... Yo, you close that door. Uh-oh. Lance hype. Lance hype. So we're making a bingo card right now, Lance. I need your help on stuff like this. I'm not really good. No. We're making... If you haven't been watching, we're making a bingo card. All right, guys. Here we go. The big reveal. Here he is. Sit down. Here it comes. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Big Lance hype. Oh. Let me get some more light on you. Hold up.
Guys. I have my Mike McDaniel pants on. That's a deep cut.
Boom, we're here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no.
All right, how we doing? So, Lance, welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here. Glad you could take time out of your busy day. Guys, Lance is officially working today. He took some time off, but he ain't working no more. It's time to get hype. So right now we're working on a bingo card. Here's what we got so far. Guys, don't embarrass me. We gotta work through this together, okay? A Wrath of the Lich King reveal for the classic servers.
Okay.
A potential Warlords of Draenor reveal.
Yeah, definitely.
Anytime Xalatath toasts throughout this anniversary.
Yeah, for sure.
Plunderstorm, something maybe will Plunderstorm or some sort of update in the future.
Okay.
Whether we see it on the map or whatever. This was crazy. I know, but they wanted it. A new IP potentially being revealed.
I don't know if a new IP is going to be revealed at the... You could take that one out because that's not happening.
Okay.
That's definitely not happening.
Okay, so...
But the Among Us / horror mini game thing.
Horror game. Yeah, okay, yeah, because...
Dude,
Dude, guys, they revealed this horror and teased it a little bit last year, and they still haven't given it to us, even a teaser. Anyways, let's continue. TBC Hardcore. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's fair.
As something in terms of WoW and free-to-play. Is that too much?
No, you could keep that. That's fine.
WoW on consoles. What are we thinking, guys? I'm confused. Didn't Wrath of the Lich King already come out for Classic? Yeah,
that
but
did.
For the servers that are heading into TBC right now, that's what we're talking about. Some sort of Classic Plus trailer, teaser, mini announcement. Something to get hype about. What do you think?
If they do it, it's going to be so subtle that it's like...
It wouldn't really be big, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't even be something that, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sod Fresh. Mega, like a Sod Lightning. Like that one.
Yeah, that's good. They mentioned before there would be a new mode thing like Plunderstorm was, but more of a horror type thing. Exactly. That's what we're talking about. Sod Fresh. Yo, if they made a Sod Fresh, I would play that shit tomorrow.
Well, they said, remember that
100%.
leak came out like a few months ago with Sod Lightning where they would do an accelerated Sod leading into Classic Plus, and they would do like I think they said 1 year long Sod.
Yo, would you guys play a Sod Fresh super speed fun game mode? Yes or no? What are we thinking? Anyways, anything around PvP or some sort of announcement, maybe a new form of arena. Maybe some arena version coming to Classic.
Okay,
or any
1v1 arenas.
Anything PvP based. We got to get something. Warcraft 4. Someone pitched the idea of Warcraft 4. We talk about that.
Wait, what is this? The State of Azeroth? Does it say specifically it's a World of Warcraft thing, or does it say Warcraft?
I mean, you could see one of the posts right here. Classic era spotted. I don't know what he means by that. I think it's this.
It says State of Azeroth.
It's just State of Azeroth.
Okay,
Azeroth.
so...
Like, wow.
I mean, technically, I guess Warcraft 4 could...
Old content remaster? Shit, maybe, but I feel like that's a last type beyond thing.
Trojan, the trailer did have StarCraft, but they also are not doing any StarCraft. They're doing Overwatch, Diablo, and Warcraft all have their own, like, mornings that they're doing just like this. What is it? Next week is Diablo? Some shit?
I don't know, man.
Either way, today is Warcraft, they're doing a Diablo and Overwatch. StarCraft, they're leaving specifically.
We also guild halls. Something with guild halls or housing and...
Oh, definitely we're getting a housing roadmap as well.
You think so?
Yeah, housing's gonna get probably its
own.
Oh,
what about just housing?
Yeah, today's just WoW themed, Trojan.
Housing map. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So free Warcraft. Potentially anything Warcraft. I'll just put Warcraft.
Yeah.
Warcraft,
because I could also... No, don't say RTS, but leave it as a... that's almost like a free space.
All right, man.
Or it's Warcraft. It could also be maybe a show.
Okay. So what about this middle one? We need to do this as well. Guys, we need new ideas here. We're almost done with this bingo card for the announcement. This is getting insane. By the way, if you guys want to show some love...
The title is World of Warcraft State of Azeroth.
Oh.
So, they're probably nothing Warcraft.
Probably nothing Warcraft, I agree. Anyways, let me go back to here really quick. Let me put my Twitch link. 1 second.
I feel like console would be big enough to leave for BlizzCon.
If you guys are interested, you can head on over to the Twitch as well for the drops. There are drops going on over there right now, and we're trying to beat our record of 80 live viewers. If you guys want to get 2 windows up, and if you're interested, you can throw out a free Twitch Prime to support the show. Anyways, what else are we thinking?
Customization options for races.
Oh, more race.
Just put customization.
Customize a custom. I'll just put race customs. Remix surely. Really? You think so? You think they didn't? Nah, they wouldn't announce
BFA remix
this early.
I mean, they could do it the same way they did on the last roadmap, where we all knew it was Legion remix.
Orc eyebrows. That's crazy.
Right? Like
relapse of old zones potentially. Oh, by the way, if you guys are live in game right now, guys, let the guild know that we're live. Did you put out a Discord announcement?
Oh yeah.
You gotta put one out.
Put on there remix.
BFA remix?
No, we don't know which one, but yeah, put remix.
That'd be an early announcement for remix, boy.
They did this last time.
Did they? Is that?
They let us know Legion remix was coming in November of 2024.
You're a fucking liar.
Yeah, at the Warcraft Direct.
Believe him. Guys, I don't believe this clown. No, I'm just kidding. Bidding off AUG and giving us an Evoker tank. Could you imagine if we got rid of that shit and we replaced it with a spec people would actually play?
That's not happening.
Anyways, once again, if you guys want to show some love and get the drops that are about to go on, guys, I think you need to watch for like 15 minutes. But you guys can go over on Twitch as well, show some love, and maybe get 2 tabs up, one on YouTube, one on Twitch, and mute one. That would really support. I'm not trying to sound like a greedy jerk off, but if you want to get the drops while staying on YouTube, you can. By the way, I can't control if Twitch does ads or not. They just do it like passively. I tried my best to take off ads for YouTube. Holy shit, that's a lot of follows. Wano, Xana, Pain, Legendacia, Lich Mode, Sharkin. That's a lot. Thank you, guys. Once Upon a Berry. That's crazy. Okay, guys, we gotta finish, though. We're like halfway through. Oh, my God. You guys are gonna break my stream with the follows. Oh, my God. Yo, you guys are gonna break the stream. Yo, it's lagging. Oh, no. Guys, slow down. Wait, it's lagging. Wait. Oh, shit. Yo, slow down. My numbers are... Oh, God. I wish you guys could see what's happening. Everything's breaking. Thank you with the Prime. T-Potions, thank you. Oh, the Spuck, Rosa, Papa, MDC Za, Profanathos, Avarkas, Drift Chicken, T-Potions, Jenna, Once Upon a Berry. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I appreciate the love.
New specs.
New specs. That's interesting. I mean, once again, I think that's like... I mean, why not? They could potentially show a small video snippet, yeah, of
By the way, a tease of a new spec counts as a new spec.
Yo, I can't even see my screen. Yo, you guys are breaking my freaking whole UI right now. It's crazy. We've been listening to community feedback. That's crazy. We've been listening to community feedback. That's nuts. All from YouTube. Yo, for real. All the YouTube people came over to Twitch.
Horde Demon Hunter race. Yeah, you could say Nightborn get Demon Hunter.
Horde Demon Hunter. I'm thinking more big picture stuff, guys. What are we thinking big picture? Let's see if we can go to Twitter and see if they got anything. Let's see. Hold on. There was one post that I was interested in.
Erator's ponytail.
That's insane. Expanded Apex talents, maybe. Sending the CK some love. Yo, Avarkus, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you, thank you. Thank all you guys for the first time chats over on Twitch as well. This is insane. Thank you, guys. Undead Paladins. Oh, everyone Paladin?
Void Elf Paladins? Question mark?
Oh,
Coltiran Paladin? Question mark?
All Paladins? Never know. We need more classic stuff, too. I feel like we're so biased toward retail. Playable High Elves and Amani. Yo, that's a good prediction.
Oh, yeah, Amani.
Amani? That's a good prediction.
Oh, teaser for the Avalon / the Arathi Empire. Man.
WoW on console? Yeah, we got that down right now. We got it down right now.
Oh,
WoW console's right here.
New neighborhoods.
New neighborhood? Well, I guess, does that go with...
That would be in the housing roadmap, probably, right?
Yeah, that's the same thing. Housing map. Yo, thank you guys so much for all the follows and the hypes. Oh, we got another subscription for the hype train. Wow, thank you guys so much. Let me see if I can send you that Discord. I got you right now.
Is there a way to get it so when they do that, it just sends it?
I mean, I had a command, but for some reason, it's not working. No maidens, what's up? Good looking. How we doing? Welcome. Here we go. There's the Discord, guys. Hop in. Make sure, because we're doing invites for the guild right now. Come launch day, we're not going to have enough room. I'm telling you right now, you guys want to get in the guild, hop in the Discord. Let's get you in. We invited over 100 people in the last 2 days. Get in the guild, guys. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Made it. You guys are live already. Yes, we are, Ram. How are you looking?
Sky, I'm sorry to interrupt, guys. Okay. But my wife knows
Let's go,
that I'm a Shadow Priest player at heart so much, guys.
Okay.
That right when we first met, it was during the Legion expansion, okay?
Let me back out. Holy shit.
And she knew.
Show the cup.
She knew that I loved Legion Shadow Priest so much that she made me a cup that says Surrender to Madness on it.
Wow.
That's how much I miss Surrender to Madness.
Wow, look at what a woman. What a woman.
Right when we first met, I think we were a
little Shadow Priest on there.
Oh, and look, my Nightborn Shadow Priest is also on there, guys.
Wow. Look at you go. Look at you.
I mean,
incredible.
They really took that away from me,
Incredible.
Huh? They couldn't leave it in. They couldn't just leave Surrender to Madness.
So let's continue. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more boxes, guys. 5 more boxes. We got to get this done. We have about 15 minutes.
What's up, buddy?
We got to come together and get it done. We got a hype train going on right now. If you guys have any free primes, you don't got to spend money, for free, throw them on the Twitch for free. Let's continue. Let's try to find else what we got.
Classic I am going to be playing Devour, by the way, buddy.
Rampants with the prime. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Thank you, bud.
Always coming through. My main tank, always coming through.
Oh, archaeology.
Professions. What about a new profession?
Probably not new, but
just anything profession.
Yeah, profession related. That'd be cool.
I feel like that has to get thrown in somewhere, right?
Sir, dude, we already have new specs, so it's like to put just new tank spec. That's a little...
Graphical engine overhaul migration? That's a big one. That's a big ask. That's probably going to come post last Titan.
No, but hold on. Future of Azeroth, they could tease it. A tease if it counts.
Engine?
Graphics / engine overhaul.
That's a big one, guys. I don't know. That's hard to pitch. Carpenter / masonry for housing. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that goes along with professions, though. Love you guys. Keep up the good work. Post on your... Oh, thank you so much, Deep Shadow. Once again, thank you guys so much for being a part of the community, man. Thank you, guys. Don't forget, give me those things right now. We are going to be doing a giveaway come launch week of Midnight WoW. We are doing a giveaway for the Secret Lab chair skin. Shout out to Secret Lab for helping us out. And they
you have a Secret Lab chair.
They also gave me this. It's a Murloc backseat. So if you guys want a Murloc backseat, is the most comfortable thing on the planet. Go get it at Secret Labs. It's absolutely free. This is not sponsored at all. They just wanted to give out to our community because our community shows so much love and support. So shout out to Secret Labs for that. And if you guys want a skin potentially from a Wrath of the Lich King or Illidan Stormrage, be in touch because we're going to be doing a giveaway on that very soon. Shout out to Ty Rivers for the sub on the Prime. Appreciate the love. We're going to be putting that giveaway link up this week sometime in the Discord. Thank you for the Prime. Appreciate the love. Let's continue. What else do we got? Blizzard remove. Okay,
No.
man. Okay. If they don't announce Classic Plus, what are you gonna do if they don't announce Classic Plus? What are you
I'm gonna
do?
flame so much.
Calm down. They're not announcing it. I'll put it on the bingo card, but it ain't happening. And if it is, clip it. I'm an idiot. Season of Discovery expansion. Whoa. SOD TBC? Never.
No, they're not gonna waste time with that.
What do we think, guys? We got a couple more left. Bank storage in housing. Ooh, that'd be really cool. Map/zone overhauls. Did I like old world revamps? Did I put that? Old world. Wait, does that go down graphical? No, it doesn't.
What?
Old world updates?
Put revamp.
Revamp is like entire overhaul. I think maybe update.
I mean, they could just revamp a zone or
All right,
two.
fuck it. I'll put it down. Guys, we got to get it one of these.
Bro,
at
I'm
least
telling
one of
you,
these done.
Erator's ponytail.
Yo, should we put Erator's ponytail in the chat? I don't know. Let's see. Thank you for the follow. All you guys, thank you so much for the follows. This is an absolutely insane stream. Over 300 or 250 people in the stream right now. Thank you guys so much. You absolutely have no idea how much of a dream this is for me and Lance. We love doing the show for the community. So thank you guys for being a part of it. I hope Diablo gets some updates. Shit, maybe.
Not today,
I saw a good one. Who
we
just
will.
said something? Oh, man, I missed it. I was talking to... Oh, legacy raiding updates. Could you imagine if they went back to old raids and, like, did something to make them at least relevant again?
It's like what
Yo.
what do they call it in Final Fantasy 14 where you could go and do raids on like minimum item level for when they were... What are they? I know you're allowed to go do old raids and like actually make them difficult.
Dragon Mall content? What's that? Am I an idiot? Lord Dark, teach me. What's Dragon Mall? Beefy Drakthir? Yeah, more fucking body type for Drakthir. Hopefully retail ending at Last Titan. Alright, bro. Suck off. I'm huffing my copium from OSRS Style Classic Plus. Okay. Alright, bro. Whatever. Man, you could see people who don't even play retail hate the game. Isn't that crazy? Paladins available for all classes. I think we put that down.
Hair under hats. That would be sick.
Hair under hats.
To be fair, that would be sick.
I want to believe... I think we have, like, customization options. Yeah, race customizations. We have that there. We need two more, guys. Two more.
Drakthir transmog update.
Oh, the Dragon Mall Orc Clan. That's what you meant. Oh. Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. Very stupid. They need to be actually bad. And, like, detain dragons again. And be evil. Just like they did to Alexstrasza. For sure. Evil. Non-clipping shoulders. Yes. A good video game. Yes! Alright. By the way, no one said that. I just mentioned it.
Dwarf Demon Hunters. Sick.
Ogres playable race. Thrall. Alright, bro. Whatever. Like, I mean, you know. I mean, come on. Roadmaps. We need something else, guys. We need two more. Twitter is done with suggestions. We need two more slots for our bingo card, guys. Let's go. It's time. We need two more. Start pitching ideas, guys. Go, go, go. Lance, do you have any potential ideas? Dude, I'm all capped out.
You really don't want to put Erator's...
Well, you do have WoW on console right here. We do have WoW console. Warcraft mobile game. Another mobile...
Oh, that's... Yeah, you
mobile,
know what?
Okay. Mobile game. I guess? Technically,
Oh, man.
yeah, right?
We're running out of time to be able to put on the
We have 10
intro
minutes.
music.
What intro music?
All the music they
Oh,
released.
okay. Yeah, we'll do it in a second. You're both on early. Max, what's going on? Good looking. Mini Tauren. Oh, God. Some form of cinematic?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
I mean, that's obvious. Yeah, Jesus. Cinematic.
Oh,
God.
and you know what?
Such an idiot.
Man, take something out and put the Warbringer style, like, stories.
Yeah, but that's the same thing as cinematic.
Or whatever.
Yo, okay, this kid's gonna say he hates me. Let's calm down for a second.
How'd you know that's what I was gonna say?
Because you do that all the time. Say I hate you. The second I decline something.
Yeah.
Like you're a freaking lady around here. Getting mad at me every 2
Because it's
seconds.
the truth!
Hate you.
It's the truth!
Let's see. 1 second, guys.
By the way, I do want to say, guys, for everyone who... I think he's about to put on the new Midnight music. I heard that what we hear...
Okay, let's check this out.
Because people are gonna... I heard people are going to be upset about the Eversong Woods.
Can you? Ooh.
I gotta lower this. Hold on.
Holy shit.
Oh, there we go.
Yo, is this a W or an L chat right now?
Yeah, well that's main theme music. That is the login music, guys. Now that makes sense.
Yo, they're cooking. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's good.
Yo, I'm getting goosebumps. What? They cooked? Yo, finally! Oh my god, they actually cooked. Thank God. I was so nervous about their score team.
No, stop.
What do you mean? The last few ones we've gotten were horrible.
Oh, for the login, but we got the freaking...
This is a real set of login music right here. This is it.
Well, you know what? I like that they paid homage to the real login.
Yo, that's like, you give that bum, 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 but then you update it. You make it void. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. Give me my break. Wow. Fucking beautiful. Holy shit, they cooked, chat. Wow. Absolute W. That should be the image for the login screen. By the way, it should just animate this at a high level, and it should just be them, like, their in-game models, like, high level. The word's overused, but it's epic. You're right. Wow. Wow.
Lily, you're gonna be playing Survival Hunter?
BM Survival, man.
Hold on. Yeah, but I
get it right.
Yeah, but
yo, that's crazy. Wow, beautiful. Yo, can I hear that intro just one more time? Listen to this, guys. Here we go. One more time on the intro. This seems like it's gonna be the login music.
By the way, I really like Survival Hunter on the beta.
Here we go. Here we go. Listen to it one more time. Gotta be real now.
We will definitely see a Riddick before the last Titan. Will he show up today in this announcement? I don't know.
Yo, this music is so fucking good. They nailed it. This is, in my opinion, it's everything you want from music for the Midnight expansion. Great
that's
job.
Great login music.
This was beautiful. We don't have time to hear the whole thing, but we'll check out some other ones.
Gotta go to Eversong, bro. Just find Eversong.
Okay. Xalatath theme, Erator.
Go on YouTube, they have.
Okay, well, hold on a second. Let's just check out, I guess, Erator. Oh, Xalatath's theme.
Yeah, go Xalatath.
Like, you gotta think about it. Like, if you close your eyes, what do you see her doing right now? Floating in the air, laughing at me, of course, because I'm an idiot. You little fools. Wow. I could just see her doing some crazy evil shit while this is happening. Showing some feet. Hell yeah. Now we're talking. I see her doing something, alright. Okay, alright. This guy. Wow, holy crap, phenomenal. Absolutely just incredible.
Oh, by the way,
incredible.
We gotta...
I don't think we have time. I gotta get... What?
Put your faith in the light.
This?
Sure.
I don't know if you even want to pretend, but Blizzard put out something for creators to like record their reaction to the announcement today to send to them.
Okay, cool.
I guess they're gonna make a
now
montage.
I'm gonna go completely over the top.
Yeah, well, apparently they're gonna make a montage. I don't know
guys,
if you
here we
want to
go.
participate.
Yeah, sure, why not? Of course I would. Love to participate. Participating's fun. All right, we're officially in the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get high, baby. Why can't I hear anything is the question.
I bet Twitch will show ads when it starts. Well, I'll tell you where it will not show ads.
YouTube.
YouTube. We don't do ads on YouTube ever.
Oh, that's the...
If it was up to us, we wouldn't show ads on Twitch either.
Yo, that's the Shaping of the World soundtrack. What? I use that in, like, all of our videos. Okay, guys, let's go, baby. We're 4 minutes away from major announcements, dude. It's time to get hype, guys. It is time to get hype, dude. By the way, don't forget, guys, if you have any important comments, things you want to get lighted up on stream, we're going to be showing it live, as you can see on the bottom. LOH says, I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. So if you guys want, make sure you post your comments in the YouTube or Twitch chat. I bet, yeah, no, I agree. Absolutely. So let's go. Dude, we got to get our bingo card out. Is there any way... I don't know if there's a way I can show the bingo card on screen too. I don't think I can fit it. I don't think.
By the way, that thing, you could download that bingo card and actually put it in the chat and people could open it up, I think. What was that? Here? If you go to that bingo card thing? I could be wrong.
My screen's frozen.
Okay.
Yo, Xfinity, are we live?
Check.
Yeah, we are. Yo, what is happening? Yeah, I'm not touching anything.
Yeah, just keep it live.
Xfinity today is just not working. I can't see my screen. Yo, I don't know what's going on, guys. This is nuts. Anyways, let's see.
If you scroll down, there's like a download button. Or generate public. You could generate it. Okay. Then I think up. Scroll up now. There's a download.
Okay. Let me make sure we're gonna freaking
Honestly, I would just
work here. Huh? 1 second. I can't see. Okay, there we go. Already being generated. Nice. Comeback City Show. Chrome PDF?
I think you could just take that link to that PDF now, right? And put it in chat.
Okay, so here's the bingo card if you guys want to do it as well with us. Yeah, there it is.
Whatever.
There it is. Pick a bingo card and let's see if we can get it done.
Oh, does it scrambles them up for you?
Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
So if you guys want mods, check it out. Let's see if we can't get that bingo card going. Anyone in the community? Xfinity's going crazy today. I'm really nervous.
Just leave it. Just leave it on.
So
the
I'm
screen,
not gonna do anything else today. This is it. I'm done messing with the stream.
Have you guys in a very low volume? I'm not at a conference. Thanks for doing this.
Juan, love you, buddy. Guys, that's it. 1 minute away, baby.
Sky,
Listen,
high fives.
guys, this is it. You have to understand, moments like these shape
Future of World of Warcraft.
literally the future of WoW. Like, what we know and love. This is it. We got 250 people in the chat. Let's get some ones in the chat, guys. It's time to get hyped, dude. It's time to dive in, see what's going on with World of Warcraft. Let me make sure the desktop audio is higher as well. It's time, guys. That local file, we ain't ever opening that. You'd have to put on a Discord or something. Really? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Fuck it. We'll go over the bingo card together after. If you're new, what version is better to play? If you're brand new, right now, I don't know if I'd play Classic right now, because they're going into TPC, you're already behind. Right now, you're heading into a brand new expansion in retail where it's very easy to dive into. Personally, I'm not trying to sound biased. If Classic was just launching, I would say Classic 10 times out of 10. Problem is TBC's launching, so that's a problem. Link to Blizzard stream? Nope, you're staying here. No, I'm just kidding. Sure, I got you. It's just for you, Sleepwolf. Here we go, guys. Oh, shit. Yo, they're getting real. Here we go.
So let's get right into it.
Housing.
Labyrinths.
Wow, classic.
BlizzCon.
So what does this all mean?
This is going to be one for the ages.
Sorry if the audio's out of whack. What is that? Oh, that's the event, right? Oh, that's loud. Holy shit, Blizzard. Jesus,
Why
Blizzard.
do we fight? To protect home
Here we go, guys.
and bring harmony.
Oh! Man, World of Warcraft is so goated, man. Isn't it? Look at that. Oh! Anduin.
This fight is far from over, and Azeroth needs her champion. Now, more than ever.
That's fire.
Hey. Oh,
That was
Scarlet.
so cool. Oh, look at that.
Whatever's coming, I'll stand with you.
Yeah, there were drops for the stream. It's over on Twitch. I'll get you the link right now. So if you guys want, get a second tab going on Twitch for the drops. But make sure you're on YouTube as well so you don't get ads.
Welcome to the state of Azeroth.
Let me know how the volume is.
When I was thinking about what the state of Azeroth
gonna shut up
actually
now.
means, I started to reflect on why we started doing annual updates in the first place. I remember in 2022 when we were in the twilight of the Shadowlands expansion and Dragonflight was about to launch. The Classic team was cooking on the Burning Crusade and prepping Wrath of the Lich King Classic. It was around this time that a new era emerged for the WoW team. One where we were rapidly evolving and storming toward the future with you on our minds. We created what we call the Live Team to not only support a new 8-week patch cadence, but also noodle on experimental gameplay
fun.
in modern WoW. This led to Mists of Pandaria Remix, Legion Remix, Plunderstorm, Overcharge Delves, and more.
Wow.
This energy allowed us to be more confident, more committed, and more excited than ever before
so
for
cool.
both modern and classic WoW. And it led us to share our first ever long-term roadmap to bring us closer to the community that inspires us. Our confidence and commitment since those days has not wavered, and we will continue to share our plans. So what does this all mean? Then and now. It means you are the spark that lights our way. The Warcraft universe has lived for 3 decades because of players who make it meaningful and who give us the opportunity and creative energy to make even more of it. Today, we're on the cusp of the Midnight expansion, and we're excited for the stories that will be told, the memories made, and the triumphs we will earn together as we defend our world once again. Light versus Void has been ever present in WoW, and we will charge into the fray with the Heronir and Devourer Demon Hunters by our side.
Do it.
The campaign of Midnight is the kind of story that will find your heart, whether you've just joined us in Azeroth, been with us the entire 21 years, or somewhere in between. Together, we will experience all that Midnight has to offer as we work our way toward the 3rd and final installment of the World Soul Saga, called The Last Titan.
Oh shit.
We will learn what it means
That's
to
on the
carry
bingo card.
loss and still move forward. Heroism isn't perfection. It's a winding road of choices we make when things are hardest. And when our idea of the world is shattered, our notion of home will be paramount. There must be time for rest, creativity, and community. In short, housing. You've been asking for this feature since the early days of WoW. We wanted to build it, and we knew it had to live up to 20 years of hopes and
yeah.
dreams. And on top of that, whatever housing started with, it had to be poised to grow and evolve over many years and be guided by our players. And here we are, with player housing about to enter full release with the Midnight expansion.
Let's go.
During Housing Early Access, you have absolutely blown our minds. In the first 2 weeks alone, you all spent over 4 million hours in your houses and neighborhoods. That's over 450 years.
Holy
And you
shit.
placed over 14 million decor items in that time.
God.
The most gold has been spent on the secretive bookcase wall, of course, because who doesn't love a secret door? I always say,
You dogs.
never underestimate players, and thank you for proving me right over and over again. It's been a beautiful reminder that everyone enjoys Azeroth in their own way. And on that note, we want to see even more of that creativity. We recently announced the launch of Azeroth Interiors, which is our Midnight Renovation Challenge. This is a global invitational for WoW creators and community members who are competing in a battle unlike anything we've ever seen before. Instead of swords and shields, their weapons are mood boards, boundless creativity, and finesse with our tools. So head over to your favorite creator channels and check out their concepts for what they will be building over the next month. Over time, our updates to housing will be driven by what you want and what you need to make your dreams real as you continue to explore, imagine, and push the tools to their limits. We'll have more about the updates you can expect in housing in a few moments. If you've played WoW before, one of the coolest parts about housing when you open up your inventory for the first time is to see all the housing items you've collected without even knowing it because of achievements you got in past expansions. It's like a trip down memory lane. And speaking of memories, let's talk about WoW Classic. Over the past 6 years, I really can't believe it's been 6 years. Classic has been an expression of love for the early years of WoW, and bringing it to you in a variety of flavors.
Everything was right.
Between our hardcore, seasonal, and progression realms, you've shown us the ongoing potential of WoW and Classic are limitless. We take that to heart, and we will continue to honor that. Today, Mists of Pandaria Classic continues in the original Classic realms, with the next major milestone being the release of the Escalation update in a few weeks. It includes a new quest campaign, new battlegrounds, scenarios, and more. We're going to release the Mists of Pandaria patches over time as we have with previous expansions. And you can expect the Siege of Orgrimmar and the return of Timeless Isle later this year.
Oh man, I want to go back for that too.
The launch of Burning Crusade Classic on our Anniversary realms is also on our doorstep. Another round of Illidan taunts and Fellreaver terrors. The Outlands, Kara, Mag, and more are coming later this year too.
Phase 3.
We also launched seasonal Titan Reforged realms in Classic for our players in China. Why? Not only are our audiences between Modern and Classic unique, but so are our WoW players in China. We made those realms for them, based on how they play. And that's not all we're cooking up. I can say with confidence that all Classic players across the globe have a lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to announce that... I guess we'll save that for later.
They're so good.
So, back to where I began.
How it should have been done.
What is the state of Azeroth?
That was so perfect.
It's alive
They're so
in
good.
all its forms, incredibly vibrant and getting brighter. And we plan to keep it that way with your help and guidance as we listen to your feedback and act on it. Soon you will see us launch surveys and games so we can get your thoughts and feedback. Listening to you is our commitment. We mean it, and we aim to keep proving it. We want to give you the place, space, and tools to play how you want to play and live how you want to live in Azeroth.
Just let them do their job.
That's our North Star. We want our humble universe to be the place you go to when you have a bit of free time. When you need to recharge alongside your friends and family after a long day, or when you need an escape. Let off steam by conquering a boss, role-playing, now decorating, mogging, PvPing, exploring, whatever. A fantasy home in every sense, where strangers become friends and friends become neighbors. And we have a plan to help those of you looking for your people, those players who enjoy the same things in WoW that you do. We're calling it the WoW Ambassador Program, which is all about the community helping the community, as it often does. This is less about us and more about you, a bit of an experiment to help connect you with players and communities that are filled with others who play how you play, or how you want to play. Our ambassadors are helpful friends from within our very own WoW community, and you can check out our website for more details.
I want to be an ambassador.
As you know, community is our mainstay. And in the era of housing, we wanted to do what we can to support those who need more than pixels when it comes to having a place to live. With a charity pet pack that we hope, with your support, will help provide safety and shelter to families in need of affordable homes. Habitat for Humanity has helped more than 65 million people globally. This charity pet pack includes the adorable Rufus, who will be available in both modern and classic WoW. Rufus loves to build, something you'll see in action if he's left idle for too long. Those who play modern WoW will also get a
refresh, it's not working for me.
And
Oh shit.
about how
Yo,
you
what
can
is going
bring
on?
Rufus home soon. As always, you are our heroes, our heartbeat, and our gratitude is everlasting. I'll see you at BlizzCon 2026, and of course, at home.
Spiro, they just gave you your nod to Classic Plus. That's all you're getting, buddy. Get back. You got a nod.
Hey everyone, and thank
real
you,
thing's
Holly.
coming at BlizzCon.
I'm
Grow
Ian
up.
Hazzikostas, Game Director for World of Warcraft.
Agree.
I want to start off by saying thank you, as always, to our community. For your continued passion, for the time you put into this world, and for your boundless creativity. It has been so amazing seeing so many folks jump into housing over the last couple of months. I'll be talking more about this later, but I just wanted to start out by saying, on behalf of everyone who had any part in bringing housing to life, that we are simply in awe of what you've already created. We knew you'd make incredible homes, but the community response has just blown away our expectations. There simply is no World of Warcraft without you, our community. We are honored to be a part of this world and humbled to be the caretakers of something that has remained so special and so important to so many people for so long. Today, I'd like to share with you a bit of what we're up to with World of Warcraft. In terms of the right now present stuff, the fast approaching launch of Midnight, and a small peek at some of the bigger things that we have planned for 2026. Now, obviously, I can't go too far into all the details, especially with so many of our plans tied up in story spoilers and us wanting to keep some surprises. But we think there is a ton to look forward to for all residents of Azeroth in the year ahead. So let's get right into it.
Wow.
As we stand here today, we are just over a month from launching Midnight and getting the game into your hands. The team is working hard to polish up the last details of the expansion, iron out bugs, refine features, and just overall get this thing ready for you to dive into in March. But between now and then, there's still plenty to do and see in WoW today.
Oh.
We are kicking off the Midnight pre-launch event called Twilight Ascension.
Oh, this is the
This
worst
event
shit
will
ever.
run until
Why even
Midnight's
bring this
launch
up?
on March
Yeah.
2nd. This is where the stakes start to crystallize, and the
This is where
threat
the
we
stakes
face
start to
begins to
fall.
take real shape, and the void makes itself felt in our world. This is a repeatable event in which you'll join Magister Umbric and Grand Magister Ramath in their efforts to keep
Can I
the
get some
Twilight
Fs in the
Blade
chat
at bay at
for, the
locations
pre-patch event?
around the world. You'll be killing rares, completing world quests,
Keats,
and
you're
defeating
totally
bosses
wrong.
as you earn
Housing.
limited
A lot of
time
people came back
rewards
just for
of
housing,
pets,
so you're
mounts,
crazy.
transmogs, and of course, some fresh housing decor for your home. The 12.0 pre-patch that recently went live also includes a ton of the new features and improvements that are tied to Midnight. Demon hunters out there can get started playing the new Void-themed Devourer range specialization.
Hell yeah.
Or Void Elf Demon Hunters can be unlocked with a short quest line.
Shout out Lance.
Some of the baseline systems improvements and updates that went live include our new Transmog 2.0 system, which includes situational outfit swapping,
Yo.
an improved UI, and finally, slot-based transmog, so you don't have to constantly re-transmog every time you get an upgrade. For players new to PvP, learn the ropes in the training grounds.
Nice.
Expanding and revamping the idea found in Compstomp, players will join a battle against smarter game-controlled opponents in Arathi Basin, Silver Shard Mines, and Battle for Gilneas. Also kicking off this week is the Winds of Mysterious Fortune, a limited-time event where XP and reputation gains are boosted across the board,
Nice.
especially reputation. We think this is another great way to get caught
Hells,
up
that's
ahead of
insane.
Midnight, whether it's leveling an alt to join the fray, or fast-tracking some of those rep-based decor items that you've been chasing. And as part of this celebration of Midnight, we are granting a special limited-time Dark Portal decor item to every player with an active WoW subscription who logs in between now and the launch of the expansion.
Yo!
Finally,
yeah.
Welcome Back Weekend also starts today. If you're not currently subscribed to WoW, but you've had a subscription in the past, from now until
That's nice.
February 1st, you can explore the WoW base game for free, up to level 80, including all level up content, pre-launch events, the recent system updates I've been talking about, a completely overhauled returning player experience, and more than 20 years of Azeroth's world and story.
Why not?
We are
By the
so
way, Trojan,
excited
you're
about
so
Midnight and all that's been going on with WoW, and we really want to make sure that we're making it easy for you to come check it all out. The level cap is of course increasing to 90, and you'll be leveling through 4 new and reimagined zones, full of new questing content, both campaign chapters as well as local stories, and additional chapters waiting for you at max level. Midnight is introducing 8 new dungeons, 11 new delves, and a new delve companion, Valera, as well as the praise system to add a layer of depth, challenge, and intrigue to your outdoor world gameplay. We have new PvP features coming in Midnight, like the new epic battleground Slayer's Rise, which also exists as an outdoor world space for those of you who prefer world PvP in war mode. You can also spend some time in the Arcantina, a mystical tavern where you can rub elbows with some big names in WoW lore, learn more about them, and complete quests on their behalf. Now, a couple of weeks after launch, Season 1 will kick off in full. That update will pull the story forward through a host of new content. First off, we have the 6-boss raid, the Voidspire, that really is going to be the beginning of a capstone to the story that we're telling at the start of Midnight.
Nice.
We're also going to have a smaller 1-boss raid called the Dream Rift, as well as 4 new world bosses in the outdoor world. As we kick off our seasons, we're going to have a new pool of Mythic Plus dungeons, 4 new Midnight dungeons, along with 4 updated Legacy dungeons, our new Delve season,
by the way.
and of course a new PvP season where you can test your skills and earn cutting-edge rewards. And with the training grounds I mentioned earlier, hopefully there'll be a smoother on-ramp into PvP for those who are trying to get into the ecosystem for the first time. Now, a couple of weeks after that, we're also going to have a 3rd raid zone, the March on Caldenas, a new 2-boss raid that really caps off this initial chapter of the Midnight story and brings us closer to what will come next. The addition of story mode to World of Warcraft has made it so that any player can experience these moments for themselves. And we want to continue to lean in, giving you ways to live the story of Azeroth no matter how you choose to play. Whether you want to jump in and tackle raids, do delves, or just hang out in the Arcantina and have a chat. Our goal, as always, is to give you lots to do and tons to choose among, and we can't wait to see how you choose to adventure across the unfolding story of Midnight.
All right, now juicy stuff. Let's go. Nice.
As I said earlier, we have been utterly overwhelmed by your creativity and your ingenuity during housing so far, and of course, by your feedback. As Holly said, we want you to help us build this feature together. We want to hear more of what you're interested in, more of what's working and what's not working, and your feedback is directly informing the decisions we make. You've already seen some quality of life improvements go live over the last couple of months, but we're keeping a close eye on housing to continually improve the feature from every angle, whether we're talking about economy adjustments, UI updates, or all new functionality. We want to keep finding opportunities to support the creative expression that you invent, like making it easier to float your house, for example. Right off the bat, there's a couple of things we already have in mind. We've heard from many of you that your cozy creation doesn't quite feel complete without the ability for some of your companion pets to wander around it and get into trouble. So we want to offer the ability to place those pets there, as well as showcasing more of your cosmetic collections in general. Like, for example, being able to hitch a couple of your favorite mounts up in your yard outdoors.
Nice.
We're working on delivering that as well. We've also seen and heard that as you're expressing that boundless creativity, and maybe making something like, say, a grand piano that you cobble together from a dozen different decor pieces, it can be frustrating when you realize that you have your grand creation, but it's not quite in the spot you want it to be in, and you want to move it just a few feet over to the side. Right now, you pretty much have to deconstruct and reconstruct the thing to do that. Well, we want to make it so that you can just click and drag, mass select the multiple pieces and move them over. While we're at it, let's also have the ability to copy and paste. So if you want to have a few of those grand pianos, you can just copy, paste, 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 and there you go. Now, speaking of copying and pasting, we've also heard from many of you that as you're browsing these amazing creative designs that your fellow players are coming up with, you wish that it would be easier to just grab them and import them as a starting point for your own experimentation. Or maybe you've cooked up something that you're really proud of and you want to share it with your friends
Oh, wow.
or the community at large.
What are we talking about?
So we're working on creating import and export codes for easy sharing and
big.
exchanging
That's
of your
fucking
house
big.
designs. Along the way, to give you even more freedom in what you can do, you're going to see decor budgets, both for interior and exterior placement, continue to increase. Some of that is the product of things we're learning about technical limits on the system, but also just a desire to give ongoing progression as you're able to level up your house more and more. That's some of the stuff we're working on, definitely not a complete list, but we're keeping an eye on bigger things for housing as well. Once neighborhood endeavors go live with Midnight launch, we'll be paying very close attention to just how they liven up your neighborhoods and how you interact with them to determine how best to support the things you want to see from that feature going forward. All of this is just the ground floor for housing in World of Warcraft. This is the foundation of a feature that we want to be a reflection of your life and times in Azeroth, and we're serious about expanding it and improving it alongside you in the years to come. So again, thank you so much for your passion and your feedback so far. Keep telling us what you want from housing, and we will keep listening, and we will keep it coming. Now, it's time to get into the content updates you can look forward to beyond the launch of Midnight.
Let's go.
We have a few things to share today, starting with more specific plans, and then getting a bit more vague as we move later into the year with details to follow. So first off, shortly after Midnight's launch, patch 1205 will hit our public test realm. This update finds us in the immediate
assaults?
aftermath of those Season 1 raids, which, would you believe, didn't quite fully resolve the threat that Xal'atath poses to Azeroth. And so we're going to see void assaults begin to pop up across
Sounds like
the
AI because he's
outdoor
not
world.
media trained, guys.
These will bring new enemies for
Gotta
us
give
to
him a break.
fight, new reasons to rally to
But he
defend
does, you're
Azeroth, and of course, new rewards along with it.
That's cool.
On the lighter side, we're also going to be adding a prop hunt-inspired event as a small diversion from this pitched battle raging between the light and the dark.
Decor duel.
In this event, you're going to queue up and find yourself on a team facing off against another
That's
small
cool.
team of 5 in a location like Silvermoon City or the Alliance and Horde neighborhoods, where one team uses enchantment and illusion
Oh,
to
that's
disguise
good.
themselves cleverly as innocuous props and try to hide in the environment, while the other team tries to seek them out. This event is not going to do much when it comes to beating back the Void and saving Azeroth, but it is a way to find some fun in the face of an ever-present, ever-growing threat.
That is actually going to be
Our
so good
next
for
small
content.
update, 1207, brings a further escalation of these Void assaults, but also a standalone one-boss raid.
In 12.7?
We're excited to get away from the idea of raids being consigned to just these massive twice-a-year
Hell yeah.
updates.
What the
We want to
fuck?
lean more into
Another
the
raid?
flexibility of matching the content that we offer to the narrative
In
and just fun
12.7?
opportunities that we see
Yo.
to tell stories of different shapes and sizes. All of this brings us to the first major Midnight content update, 12.1.
No shot.
Now, I can't reveal the name, setting,
Yeah.
or really much of anything specific about this update yet, but I can share that 12.1 will bring with it a large new outdoor questing space full of max level content, a new raid,
Sure.
and of course new seasons, so an updated Mythic Plus dungeon pool,
Yeah,
new
yeah.
PvP and delve rewards, and the continued refinements and expansion that you'd expect from a
For sure.
major content update in WoW. This patch is also going to bring an overhaul of our friend system that makes it easier for you to keep up with friends you have and make new friends along the way. Next up comes 12.1.5,
Fuck is
which brings
Labyrinth?
with it an all-new content type. We have seen how passionately the community has taken to delves, and we want to support this with even more flexibility and experimentation. For those of you who love delve gameplay, but wish there were something a little more than the bite-sized experiences we currently offer, we are adding a new feature that we're currently calling labyrinths.
Yo.
These are inspired by mega dungeons in a sense, and
What?
labyrinths are large, sprawling delve experiences
No
that you
way,
can tackle
way,
all
no way.
at once, or just a bit at a time, depending on your schedule and preference.
No way!
They're going to have a different form and reward structure than you're used to seeing in your delves, but they will keep the core elements
Oh my
of
God.
exploring and besting foes alongside your trusty delve
This is what we
companion.
said.
Oh my god, we literally said that.
Beyond that, and also in 12.1.5, we are planning another small one-boss raid in this window. Unlike the raid in 1207, which is more of a standalone thing, this raid is going to be a direct continuation of Midnight's narrative, bridging us and setting the stage for the next major update in the following year, which we'll talk about down the line. Later in the year, we also have a
Yo!
new standalone event
Mega
coming from the
delves!
same group of mad scientists who brought you game modes like Plunderstorm or Remix. We'll have more to share on this as we get closer to the date, but this is going to be another separate standalone mode that exists alongside the core World of Warcraft loop. And all this, of course, is going to be accompanied by the steady, fast flow of content that you're used to seeing. Holiday updates, events like Turbulent Timeways, and much more. We want to keep moving at the live service pace you've come to expect since Dragonflight, and that we've continued through the War Within, making sure there's always something new and exciting on the horizon.
Oh my fucking god.
Now that's the big stuff we have to share right now.
Chano.
But there's still way more to come in Midnight and World of Warcraft as a whole, and we can't wait for you to see it.
Oh my God.
We also have this little thing called BlizzCon coming up in just under 8 months. And while I can't say too much today, what I can say is that this is going to be one for the ages. We really hope to see you there and to show you some of how we're thinking about the next 20 years of everything Warcraft. You're not going to want to miss this one. Thank you so much for joining us today.
20 years of WoW?
And thank you to every single member of this community for being a part of the journey with us. But before we go, however, I just want to share one last thing.
Oh shit.
We know the Void and Xalatath are dark threats, and that the stakes are high, and the tone of Midnight can be dire. But we also never want to forget that Azeroth is, for all of us, home. It's a place of light, community, family, and friends. This is a world that could warm the heart of even the Prince of Darkness.
Prince of Dark? Ozzy? Lich King?
Oh shit, the cinematic.
Shut up.
Rogue tanks.
Yes!
This is...
Yes. Woo!
No time for play!
Yo, that is such an awesome cinematic. What the fuck?
Come home, March 2nd.
What the fuck? That was so fire. Yo, there's so much to break down.
They announced 2 one-boss raids in 0.7 patches, guys.
They also announced a whole new game mode, the horror game mode. I mean, let's just go to our fucking bingo card. So, yo, hold on, wait a second, guys. There's so much to break down from what the hell just happened. Oh my god. First up, Mega Delves coming is exactly what we said, like
3 months ago.
Months ago,
Yeah.
we were like, yo, they need to do like a weekly raid delve or a giant delve every week, once a week. Like, bro.
Really, it was just like a housing trailer with Ozzy playing.
Oh my god. Okay, let me go to... Hold on a second. So obviously, we know Classic Plus got mini teas there. We know it's happening. By the way, he also said at BlizzCon, we're also going to be talking and discussing about how we reveal the next 20 years of Warcraft.
Yeah.
They're about to go off at this BlizzCon right now.
Holy shit.
They are about to go fucking off. Dude.
Yeah.
That is insane. Not only that, we're getting the gameplay mode updates. We're getting multiple one-boss raids in between seasons.
Max, we have 10 months before Labyrinths come out. Chill out. You're not quitting your job yet.
No, yeah, we need time. You gotta save money for that. This was ridiculous. I don't even know why you're showing us your horrible pre-patch update. Welcome back weekend. That's cool.
I will say... Trojan,
Dude.
the one boss raids are kind of hype.
No, what do you mean? It's a great way to keep up with your guild and do something fresh that you guys haven't done before.
Mid-season, add an extra
Mid-season?
raid is dope. That shit is fire.
Mid-season one boss raids are fire.
Yeah, that's fire.
And I'm kind of scared because now they're setting themselves up for me wanting this every season. And if they don't deliver, I'm pissed. Because it's great.
Training grounds are good. We knew that was coming though.
Not
The
only
housing-
that,
yo, the
big
housing,
updates.
You could export, housing
Yeah.
export, import.
Import, export, housing shit, the prop hunt thing.
Prop hunt, yo, that's gonna be so sick for content.
Like, import, export, bro, what is going on?
The labyrinth is obviously the big thing for me, right?
Yeah, personally for me,
Can you go back to
So-
where he talks about it?
yeah, we will in a second, but we got the void assaults. I'm
Oh, that's
assuming
cool. It's gonna.
that's just gonna be, I
We
mean,
know
it's
what
just,
that
it's
is.
Legion assaults, but
It's
void
assaults.
assaults.
Yeah.
Right?
What the pre-patch should have been.
Yeah, and I guess that's why they didn't do it, because they wanted to hold it for midnight.
Yeah.
It makes more sense now, even though they still shit the bed with the pre-patch, but they did that because they already had that content set and done for the 0.5 patch.
Yeah.
So post-launch, the content is a lot stronger already than the war within post-launch. Substantially.
I mean, yeah. I mean, look at the 12.07.
Not only that, we get more story quest updates, Void Assaults Advanced, more Void Assaults updates,
New raid.
brand new raid, Turbulent Time Waste. 0.7 is slamming.
Bro, a new raid is insane.
Labyrinth sounds like you could do it section by section if you have to leave. Yo, that's insane.
Yeah, we're gonna break down labyrinths for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna go into it in a second. Let's
Prop
do
hunt.
this.
Season 1 raids, which, would you believe, didn't quite fully resolve the threat that Xalatath poses to Azeroth. And so we're going to see void assaults begin to pop up across the outdoor world. These will bring new enemies for us to fight, new reasons to rally to defend Azeroth, and of course, new rewards along with it.
I hope they're just
On the
everywhere.
lighter side,
Yeah.
we're also going to be
Oh,
adding
pets
a
in
prop
house and mounts in
Yeah,
yard.
that's fire too.
That's true.
inspired
Prop
T1
hunt is
Thomas and
cool.
12 standalone one-boss raid. We're excited to get away from the idea of raids being consigned to just these massive twice-a-year updates, and we want to lean
you
more
pause
into
it?
the flexibility.
So both of the one boss raids are inherent here.
zone. Yeah.
Okay, so that, you know what that, in my opinion, or in my head, what that means is they're going to be telling micro stories in these zones that lead to this raid, which is, I think that's when the game's at its best. We don't need everything to lead into
One raid that's like
a
end all be all.
world-ending
Yeah,
thing. Like,
exactly.
imagine if they would have done something like that. Like, what if Liberation of Undermine, instead of it being the main story, was just a side story and you got a little raid for it? Like, they could do things like that. That's fascinating.
Yeah. No, it's when World of Warcraft hits, guys, is when the story isn't just main story all the fucking time.
Yeah.
It's little tidbits that are a little off the beat, but they actually mean a lot.
Yeah.
Like they're big single thing boss encounters that isn't exactly a world-ending threat every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, world-ending threat is fun.
It's cool.
But every 2 seconds is overkill. Give me some one-boss raids. Give me some story encounters that are different. Like, this is what I'm talking about.
Build the
of
world.
matching the
Rules
content
layer. Exactly. That's exactly a perfect example.
that we offer to the narrative and just fun
Brett, I
opportunities
don't know
that
what
we
you're
see
talking
to
about,
tell
but that's-
stories of
that's
different
a- that's
shapes
a
and
ban.
sizes. All of this brings us to the first major Midnight content update, 12.1. Now, I can't reveal the name, setting, or really content update of any alone, of course, and the continued refinements and expansion that you'd expect from a major content update in WoW. This patch is also going to bring an overhaul of our friend system
Ban that guy?
Yeah.
Good.
that makes it easier for you
Sure you
to
did?
keep up with
Max, ban that guy. Jesus, man. You're the only mod in here.
I mean, he's disappeared on my thing.
friends you have and make new friends along the way.
All right, let's check this out. Hold on.
Next up comes 12.1.5, which brings with it an all-new content type. We have seen how passionately the community has taken to delves, and we
Oh,
want
yeah,
to
they have.
support this with even more flexibility and
I gotta see this
experimentation.
concept art.
For those of you who love delve gameplay, but wish there were something a little more than the bite-sized experiences we currently offer, we are adding
Wow.
That looks like the art from that team.
Yeah. When we went through a long time ago.
Yeah.
a new feature that we're currently calling labyrinths.
Wow. Holy shit.
Okay.
They're inspired by mega dungeons in a sense, and labyrinths are large, sprawling delve
Look
Pause.
at that. Wait, I need a
Entrance
little bit more.
experiences that you can tap.
Entrance 1A. Then you go to 2A, 3A, 3B, Central Chamber 3. Yo, that is a humongous solo experience.
Wow.
Bro, what are we talking about right now?
I almost don't even care about what the loot is. I just want to enjoy it.
Guys, they took one of the best things War Within made, and they're adding to it in a 0.5 patch where you're getting a solo mode, pretty much raid-like experience that you can do every week.
And yeah, Max, you're right. It looks like they could add to it. I mean,
this is exactly what we're talking about. Instead of Blizzard working on systems that are finite and one and dones, like Legion artifacts and stuff like that, they're focusing on evergreen content that could be built upon, like Delves, Mythic Plus, of course, raiding, PvP, potentially the new prey system. Focusing on things like this to keep expanding and growing World
let's
of
hope we
Warcraft.
can mount in there. You're definitely right.
That is what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Dude,
Max, probably. I mean,
dude, the
who knows?
solo play fucking experience is going to be so big midpoint into midnight. Like, there's going to be so much content for me to make on just solo builds and guides and full, like, no, this is humongous. I'm blown away.
Denord, you're right. Like, Delves were the worst they were ever going to be in War Within, and that's what we kept saying. Like, this
is the worst iteration of Delves we'll ever see. And by the way, remember how awful it was at the beginning compared to the end of the War Within. Like you couldn't even get gildeds in Delves. There was no reason to go past tier 8.
100%.
You couldn't customize your companion to change his role type. Like, it was a mess.
Yeah.
Like like he couldn't even tank if you wanted him to tank.
100%, you're right.
Like, this is it. This is how you expand WoW into something that is just, it's too good to fucking pass up on.
Yeah.
You can't not try it out.
100%.
Wow, I'm blown away.
Max, by the way, that would be sick. Disable the world map and mini map while in the labyrinth. Make it really feel like a labyrinth would be sick.
Wow,
You're actually, that's actually smart.
That's a big brain, Max. What the fuck?
You know, it'd be cool if they can make these mega things and also make them like procedurally generated, so it's different every time you went.
Could you imagine? Oh my god,
that would be sick.
Could you imagine?
I mean, they have, in a sense, Torghast.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that
generated, right? So they have this technology, and then they can put random bosses in them.
It's not impossible.
Yes, we are live on the YouTube, my friend.
Night Dad, what's going on, baby? You did low can't? Did you? Random layout delves would be neat. Oh shit,
yeah.
We missed it.
My bad, buddy. My bad. Sorry, I stole your thunder.
Yo, that's crazy. I would legitimately make content for WoW if they did that, which I know you. No, absolutely. But this right here, this is how, bro. You can make so much cool stuff. Like, oh my god. I'm thinking about it from a player perspective, but even from content creation perspective, like, there's in-depth deep guides you can make on how to get started with delves and the solo player experience top to bottom.
Yeah.
Heading into these I'm blown
even
away.
The name, by the way, even the name Labyrinth is that cooks.
It's the whole instead of like mega delves, they did Labyrinth. Yeah.
Zedekon, I was wondering if I could ask your opinion. I am torn between maining Evoker and Demon Hunter Devourer. I just figured I'd ask your opinion. Well, let me ask. Do you like just one spec for Evoker, or do you like Devastation, Augmentation, and Preservation? Because if you like multiple Evoker specs, I say go Evoker.
Yeah. More variety is always good.
Or just a bit at a time, depending on your schedule and preference.
A bit at a time, he said.
Yeah, you could go back and continue your progress.
Oh my god. So, like, what if it gets to the point where you're at a part where it's just too difficult, so you got to go back out, gear up for the rest of the week, and then maybe come back Monday night, Sunday night, log back in and try to down this thing before the week ends.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're gonna have a normal difficulty and a harder difficulty, and eventually, like, keep going. Like, they have to, you know what I mean? Either that, or it's gonna be one set difficulty where it's gonna be something you progress the entirety of the season.
That's interesting, right?
Like,
but
and then
how big
also,
is it?
Well, you have to. I mean, look at it. Look how many. Like, this is like one delve on its own, just 3E and 2C. This is like one delve.
Dude,
right here.
I think 2C alone is
like
those are all like delves.
Well, no, these are like
Not
rooms.
like 3D, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like this, and then 3D in central chamber, and this is like one delve. Like it's like a 3 delve experience with most likely, if I had to bet, like it's gonna be a multiple boss system.
Yeah.
That leads you into multiple themes throughout the whole labyrinth, and then you go into the final
It
room.
also seems like they're going to try to tell a cohesive story in the labyrinth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, Max, I know you're thinking could be easy, but they didn't make all like
No,
dude,
delves
Kaiveza hard mode was no fucking jump.
delves aren't easy by all means. Tier 11 delves are not easy.
They're gear checks. I hope that what I hope for delves is that they go away from it just being a gear check and either you get one shot or not.
Okay, that's the least of my concerns right now.
Yeah.
That's the least of everyone's concern is the nitty gritty of how to make delves better gameplay wise.
Yeah.
We get that. Everyone knows that. But let me tell you something right now. This right here is literally the future of World of Warcraft. Expanding delves into a weekly ginormous experience that you can go into alone is how you keep the casual player in the game. This is how you bring new players into the game to check this out.
100%.
The solo player experience is better than ever heading into the future of World of Warcraft.
100%.
The Mega Delve Labyrinth experience just got revealed. This is phenomenal. I cannot believe it. I'm blown
KB,
away.
well, there's still going to be 11 regular delves, and we're still going to probably get new delves every season, I hope. But they're going to have this as well.
Wow. Yo, if you're a solo player in chat, what are we ranking this on a tier? Is it S tier, A tier, B tier, C? What are we ranking it overall?
Not even just as a solo player, as a WoW player, this was the most.
This is
the
hypest
best thing. Yeah,
dude,
this is the best thing they announced.
We said all the time throughout the War Within, like, man, how cool would it be if we really expanded on some real serious solo stuff every once in a while?
This is the
It doesn't
best
have to
announcement.
be a 5, 6, 7 times a week thing like Delve, but just a once a week, one time awesome experience that you can do alone. This is it.
Yeah.
Like, this is the future
And by the way,
of WoW.
them releasing it towards the end of midnight is
No,
actually
genius.
it's smart because
But
the hype is
not
there in
even
the
end.
beginning.
It's the dead smack middle point. I'm not getting bored of midnight.
When did they say it's releasing?
It's
now?
12.1.5.
Oh, 12.1.5.
It's the dead middle point. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's
so
15.
they saw the numbers on the War Within. They saw retention was low at the very middle point.
Yeah.
And they said, hey, how do we keep players playing? You release our fucking best system heading into midnight, and you fucking release it at a great point. The only thing I'm concerned about is who's working on this. Is it the patch team or is it the major
it's
content
going to be the
release
live team that worked on Legion Remix, that worked
Thunderstorm.
on Thunderstorm. It's going to be them probably.
Bro. And Overcharge Delves. By the way, Overcharge Delves was good. I'll admit. It was cool. There just wasn't any rewards and reason to do it.
The reason to do it sucked,
It was
but it
horrible.
wasn't bad.
No, but the idea of it was cool. What do you mean? It was better.
Yeah.
They made it harder, more mobs, more fun.
Yeah, you can group in delves, which is you could do anywhere from 2 to 5 players.
That's another thing also. Is this completely solo? Are you going with a full group? Or are they adding AI with you, like a tank or another companion? Maybe there's 2 companion system. Like, who knows? Like, who knows what this means? If it's triple the delves, is it triple the group size?
No, Jungle. As a matter of fact, first off, we're getting raids in between.
Yeah, Jungle, we're getting, like, you could see on the roadmap that we're getting a new raid in the 0.7 patch. So a brand new raid in the 0.7, and then a brand new raid in the 0.5 plus Labyrinth. Yo, the 12.1.5 post BlizzCon is going to slap.
Yeah. Oh, and
what the hell?
The third, you're just not seeing 12.2 because it's not going to come in 2026.
Yeah, 2026, yeah.
Coming in 2027, which makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And they literally said in this thing, they're going to keep up with the 8-week cadence.
Wow.
So
Even more flexibility and experiment in the bite-sized experiences we currently offer, we are adding a new feature that we're currently calling labyrinths. These are inspired by mega dungeons in a sense, and labyrinths are large, sprawling delve experiences that you can tackle all at once or just a bit at a time, depending on your schedule and preference. They're going to have a different form and reward structure than you're used to seeing in your delves, but they will keep the core elements of exploring and besting foes alongside your trusty delve companion.
more Herondor stuff, huh?
So these
Elements
are
of
other
exploring
players.
and besting
he's with.
foes
These are other players.
Yeah.
alongside your trusty delve companion. Beyond that,
I'm hoping it's not just a mega dungeon thing where you have to queue up with a group.
No,
I'm hoping that's not the
they're
case.
saying it's like delve, so you're going to be able to do it.
I'm just saying.
And also in 12.15, we are planning another small one-boss raid in this window.
Crazy, bro.
Unlike the raid in 1207, which is more of a standalone thing, this raid is going to be a direct continuation of Midnight's narrative,
So they're not letting us know what it is, but
Wow.
it's going to lead into
bridging us
12.
and setting the stage for the next major update in the following year, which we'll talk about
Yeah,
down
in the
the line.
following here. So look, and this is the horror mode right here. Once again, we're not really sure what this is yet. They
Love
didn't
you,
even
Dasher.
they didn't even do anything. Love you, buddy. They didn't really pitch anything at all. Let's hear what they have to say very carefully.
Later in the year, we also have a new
Pause it.
standalone event
New standalone event.
And what does
Later
that
in
look
the year.
like,
This
guys?
is post BlizzCon. It looks like Duskwood slash. You know what it looks like is
Like
that
the
map.
Drust.
The Drust slash that Heroes of the Storm map. If you guys remember that.
from the same group of mad scientists who brought you game modes like Plunderstorm or Remix. We'll have more to share on this as we get closer to the date, but this
Yeah. So this is all they revealed.
Yeah,
Wow.
low. You're right.
Drusty.
Super Drust.
Yeah, Low's on point with the predictions. Low, I don't know if I've seen you in the streams before. You got to come into streams more often.
Yeah, give
Love your
me
profile
heavy
picture, too.
Kultiris vibes here. More than Duskwood, even the architecture.
Yeah, I think you're right. You're right. I saw trees and thought Duskwood like a jackass. Wow, this is big, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like I was expecting some big announcements and some major stuff to happen today. I really was, but man, I did not have massive delve updates on my bingo
I mean,
card.
listen, it was, obviously Classic was exactly what I expected. They're going to
Yes.
show the roadmap for TBC and MOP, and then
A
give a
tiny
nod
tease.
to Classic Plus,
Mm.
which even the way they did it, I thought was tasteful. I thought it was
Wow.
good. And yeah, I mean, the retail stuff, more than I expected. Wow, I didn't think they were going to give us that much.
Wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That is insane. There's so much to even just break down nonstop. I can make dedicated videos on this entire topic. It's insane. There's so much going on here. Midnight, dude, like, it really is gonna be a fucking massive hitter.
I mean, it just sounds like everything they've learned from the War Within and Dragonfly, like, they're hitting their stride of being able to make the content at a faster pace. But also it just feels like
wow.
War Within, but better
Yeah, no, what it is you're
in
right.
a cooler
Like,
setting.
they're taking the best parts of the War Within and they're adding to it, but then also adding more endgame systems and love more than ever. Like multiple
More raids.
standalone raids, multiple. We got a really cool, like an actually cool 0.5 patch instead of some fucking Nightfall bullshit. We're talking about void invasions across, hopefully across the entirety of Azeroth, right? That would be the best case scenario. But man, I can't believe it. They're taking the best of War Within and bringing it to Midnight and expanding upon it. How do they tease Classic Plus? I mean, if you want, we can go show it.
Are you asking because you didn't watch, or you're asking because like you don't know if they did or not? Oh, right, but yeah.
Very own WoW community, and you can check out our website for more details. As you know, community is our mainstay.
All right,
No,
man.
it was
what
before the
fuck?
ambassador thing, I think.
Yeah, it was like somewhere after this.
We also launched seasonal Titan Reforge
Yeah.
rounds.
Shout out
with
Wade
modern
Hutch for the
classic
Comeback Kid
units.
membership. If you
They're
guys are
so
here, let's
awesome.
get some Comeback Kid icons in the chat. Thank you for the membership. I appreciate the love, baby. Thank you. Comeback Kid icons in the chat, guys. Show some love to your new community members.
Our WoW players in China. We made those realms for them, based on how they play.
Yo.
And that's not all we're cooking up. I can say with
Right
confidence
here.
that all classic
Here's your
players
Classic Plus teaser right here. Pay attention.
across the globe have a lot to look forward to.
By the way,
I'm
in case
really
you're
excited
wondering,
to-
they do
Go
all of
back
this
5 seconds.
for a reason. Listen to the music they're playing right here, right now. Are you all aware that this is the login music to World of Warcraft Classic? Listen, pay attention.
Audiences between
just changed
modern
right
and
now.
classic unique.
There it
But
is.
So are our WoW players in China. We made those realms for them, based on how they play. And that's not all we're cooking up. I can say with confidence that all classic players across the globe have a lot to look forward to. I'm really excited to announce that I guess we'll save that for later.
Come on. It's happening. It's
all you
happening,
need.
and that's it. And now, listen, if we have to be honest with ourselves here, though, also. We have to be honest. When can something like this actually come out? Most likely at the absolute end of TBC, potentially at the end of the new Wrath of the Lich King potentially coming out. I don't see this happening for a good minute, because it has to happen during a time where retail could be a little slow, and they release the Classic Plus to do some banger shit.
Yeah.
They're not going to release it while retail is absolutely banging. They want as many people as possible. This is the announcement for sure.
Yes, Rosa, we got a lot of new stuff. We got mega delves coming. Import, export for housing. You could put your pets and your mounts in housing.
Don't forget the Classic Plus teaser, pretty much
one
confirmed.
boss raids in between every single patch at the 0.7 for midnight.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
They revealed the Void Invasions. They revealed, those mega delves, like the Labyrinths, which is a solo raid experience. They also pitched the horror game mode. It is in development, and they haven't forgotten it. It is working. Prop hunt as well.
Oh man, we're doing guild prop hunts.
Dude, I mean...
Guild prop hunt events? Who's in? Who's in for the guild prop hunt events?
Wow, a lot of really good stuff. And then, of course, that Classic Plus teaser. We all know, bro. We all know it's going to get revealed at BlizzCon. Everybody and their mother knows it's going to get revealed at BlizzCon. Like, we just have to breathe. Let them cook. It will come. It will come. Just let them do their job.
New shirt for the comeback kids is coming. Yeah.
True.
100%.
Shit, we might make a Labyrinth dedicated shirt.
Yo, what if we just put David Bowie's face on a shirt?
Wow. Look at you.
For the Labyrinth release.
You just think the hype for Midnight is a little on the low end? For me, no. Absolutely not. I mean, I've been playing...
depends who you're talking to.
It sucks, yeah, because I've been playing the beta and alpha / whatever for the last 4 months. And I have zero interest in playing the War Within because I'm just all Midnight right now. I'm addicted to Midnight, everything top to bottom. And now, even more than ever, I can't believe how hype I am for a 12.1.5 patch with Labyrinths. I cannot believe it. I am blown away. I'm more hyped for that than the new season of content.
Yeah.
That's now on my list of, like, I'm counting down the days. I mean, how long would it be until then? What is that? 8, 16, 24, 32.
Well, 6 months until 11.1.
Yeah, so 32.
And then
32
8 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
32 weeks. I'll see you guys there. 200 days.
Hey, we'll be back.
I'll be in Labyrinths in 200 days, y'all. That's crazy, man. And then the outro cinematic, too. Wow. Yeah, man. I mean, I think they did exactly what they needed to do with this announcement. They gave us what we needed. Let me check also if Wowhead has any new stuff going on with potentially just a good visual to look at, because you already know they're going to have everything top to bottom. I guess I could just go to screen here. Mid-season raids in 12.0.7 and 12.1.5. So there's our roadmap right here.
They have to put them all together?
Yeah, right? Like, Jesus Christ. Don't have me share the room with Classic Andes. Listen, in my Classic Plus, if there's no flying, and what, you're laughing? This is my Classic Plus as a retail player.
I don't want...
I want flying.
I don't want flying.
I want
retail.
delves. I want the edit mode. I want the WoW token. Yeah. This is my Classic Plus.
That's crazy.
No, I'm just kidding. Can you imagine, though? You already know Classic Andes are... Not my Classic Plus. Anyways, midnight launch events all right here. Early spring, you got the Void Assaults and Prop Hunt, story and quest updates. And what's really cool is also they got new content and new raid dedicated to the story of the second season. That is sick as hell too.
Yeah.
Because we get a mix of non-really important story raids, and then we get it here. That is nuts, bro. Also, give me the one-button rotation. Oh my god. Yo, guys, should I make a
You
video?
don't need the one button rotation,
Guys,
Classic. It's already there built in.
Should I make a video of a retail players list of wants for Classic Plus, and it's just everything to get Classic players pissed?
By
Like,
the way-
I want the WoW token. I want the one button rotation.
Yo, by the way, it
and
would go
single,
so hard
and
view-wise.
and the single button assist. I want cross faction. I don't want PvP.
War mode.
Yeah, no, yeah, war mode to be optional in PvP talents. I want everything that Classic players fucking hate have in that video. Yo, if we do that, yo, they would freak out.
They would want your head on a pike. When you go to BlizzCon, you might need to wear a mask.
By the way, the only reason I would do this is because it's so easy to offend a Classic player. You don't even need to say anything crazy. But,
oh, on April 1st is actually insane.
oh my god.
Because then you could just use plausible deniability on it.
Yo, you're a genius.
That's actually insane.
Palace Red Star, that is genius. Holy shit.
Wait, that's the move.
Can you make videos for new players and what version of classes to play, etc.? By the way, I am making an ultimate World of Warcraft 2026 beginner guide.
Oh,
The problem is I have to do it post-midnight launch, or it will just be nullified by the time the expansion comes out. You know what I mean? So I technically have to wait. But that is coming soon. I wish I could help you. If not, hop into the Discord. Let's get you in the guild. I want housing, no feeding, hunter pets, no ammo. Yes. Yes. I want class changes. I want hero talents. I want guilds and banks. Wow, bro. Wow, 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 guys. This was very, very impressive. I'm very happy. I can't believe it. I really can't. I'm blown away. I feel like Classic combat is too slow for me. Classic Andy. Retail's so easy compared to Classic. What are you talking about? Yo, you're so right. It's crazy. One button rotation? What a shame. You ever seen a mage in Molten Core? This man spamming Frostbolt talking about send me a PI. A PI for what? Spam Frostbolt more?
yo.
Yo, have you ever gotten PI'd as a mage in Raid on Molten Core? You're literally just spamming more Frostbolts. I didn't get my PI!
Shout out Zorag.
My world buffs! Yo, my world buffs. Oh my god. Yo, paid boost. Yo, that is a good one. A level 60 boost 1 month after launch.
1 month? Oh, shit.
Yo, the amount of hate I would get, bro. And I would just put my face on the thumbnail. Like this.
That's crazy.
Smiling. Oh, they would be so mad. The title would be, I spoke to Blizzard. Here's what I'm bringing to Classic Plus.
That's insane.
Yo, the Classic Andys would come out swinging. I might be freaking... Oh my god. Murdered. That is crazy, bro. I don't know. So, guys, overall, what's your favorite announcement of the day so far? What is it? What are we talking about? What was our most hype moment? What's your favorite thing that they revealed? I'm gonna be honest, for me, it's the Labyrinths, man. I'm sorry. Which classes / specs you guys intend to play? For Midnight, for me, it's probably Warrior and Warlock. Affliction Warlock, and maybe an Arms Warrior. Love that. And then Lance is playing Devourer Demon Hunter main. Delves in the Labyrinth, Delves, Mega Delve, Labyrinth. Yeah, that's such a crazy update in the middle of an expansion. I would have never, ever bet something like that to come mid-expansion.
Man, you know what's crazy, though? If they would
One boss rage, true.
If they would have announced that as one of the expansion features and got it for launch, I think people would have been... That would have been enough to get a lot of people hyped.
Yeah. But I think it's smart. There's enough coming at launch to keep us hype, but that midpoint like expansion update, it is gonna help. And they're probably not ready yet. They were just showing concept art.
Yeah,
like,
no,
they don't got nothing.
Clearly they're not ready.
Wow, man. That is incredible. The ability to group decor items together might be up there.
That's
with,
huge,
yo,
too.
true, by the way. Wad, A Hutch. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Wow.
Gotta get them pianos ready.
For real.
That ain't a joke.
I mean, everything in general. I mean, like the tons of housing updates. And he by the way, he said he said that this is just the minor stuff for housing. He said we have way more drastic updates coming in the future. Like, this isn't what we're really revealing for housing. Like, trust me, there's a lot bigger coming.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm assuming, like, if you're allowed to put your pets and mounts, why not your characters throughout your account?
They can figure that out. Sure.
Like, why not?
Are the new raids instanced? The one boss raids?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. And they're going to have LFR to probably mythic difficulty.
Dungeon Finder and LFR and Classic Plus. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Yo, you're putting out so many good ideas for this April Fool's video. That's insane. That's so funny. Yo, guys, really quick before we move on to the next topic. What's the biggest thing a Classic player would hate in their Classic Plus? So far, we have a WoW token. We have Dungeon Finder and LFR. Paid boosts. Level 20 mounts.
Oh.
Oh, man, that's fucking good. That is good. Level 20. Girls.
That's crazy.
Yeah, skywriting. Oh, my God. They would fucking lose it.
New to your community. Love the content.
Craig, shout out to you, man. Thank you so much, buddy. Love you, man. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're enjoying. Housing. No, housing would be a W. There's no way housing would not be a W in Classic.
No, I don't think people would be upset with housing.
AoE looting. Yo, they probably would get upset about something like that.
That's epic. I want it.
I remember someone was getting mad at me back when we were doing Season of Discovery content, Lance, because we pitched the idea for a barber shop. A barber shop and then instant mail. He was like, that's not the spirit of Classic. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just in this community for the views and money. I'm like, because of a barber shop and then instant mail? I don't want to waste an hour of my time waiting for mail. What is happening?
The
Barber shop is not the spirit of Classic? Talent respec, dual talent. I mean, there should be triple talents. Pick talents whenever you want. What does it even matter? No, honestly, is that even a big deal? Like, pick talents whenever you want? Bro, I couldn't imagine right now going to Classic and being like, okay, I'm stuck with this talent tree. And I'm stuck? Yo, thinking about that makes me want to...
That's one of the things I actually don't want them to change.
What would you want? Dual spec? Just dual spec?
At the end of the day, for Classic, I do want it to still feel like a Classic game.
Sure, but like, it has to be bare minimum dual spec, right?
I don't want it to feel like retail, because if that's the case, now I'd rather play retail.
Listen, obviously we're memeing, but there has to come a point where there has to be some give and take here.
Whatever.
Man, the ultimate one for Classic Plus, ban GDKPs. True. You ruined my economy with no GDKPs. I can't make 1,500 gold off of selling my raid items.
Oh man, no, I don't think if you use the retail art and the models, I think people would be mad.
Yeah, they would be pissed. They would be mad. Yeah, you can't do that. Maybe the TBC variants. I feel like that's better. By the way, what are they going to do come races? Like, are they going to have Blood Elf and Draenei? Like, who knows? There's so many questions, bro. That shit is literally like throwing a dart at a dartboard in the dark. Like, nobody knows they're about to come out with. Delves? Yo, imagine Classic players getting upset for some small solo content in Classic. Yo, some small solo content in Classic would go hard as hell, by the way.
Yeah, it would.
Delves? Yo, right or wrong, guys, all jokes aside, like, solo delves in Classic would go hard as hell.
Yes.
In my opinion, that would be a W. Because everything feels more impactful.
Yeah.
Like,
those would be cool.
That shit would be sick.
Add Monk to Classic. By the way, there's a way you can make Monk fit into Classic.
Sure.
You wouldn't be able to give him Fist of Fury, but you could make it work.
Fist of Fury just not balanced that time period. Story mode and raids? Yeah, they would never want that.
Man, what much more than I thought we were gonna get for
wow, man.
retail. And I'm gonna keep saying it. Like, they did everything. It was tasteful. They didn't like. They're still, for me now. This makes me more hyped for BlizzCon.
Yeah.
Like,
no, yo, BlizzCon. Yo, that is gonna slap, dude.
man, now I can't wait to watch the version of this for Overwatch and Diablo, even though I'm not playing those games.
When are those?
I think next Thursday is one, and then the Thursday after.
Gotcha. It's just every Thursday. Gotcha. I mean, sure, we'll put it on if you want. We'll just do it like again and again, and just chill out and vibe with the community.
StarCraft, yeah. The fact that they're not doing this for StarCraft means,
Yeah, no.
because what is the roadmap for StarCraft? Nothing. BlizzCon, here it is. Now they gotta wait for BlizzCon.
No, it's gonna be a massive. I would at least bare minimum hope for StarCraft 3, but the best case scenario would be an RPG StarCraft, like something dead serious as a solo game, or the absolute top of the top case scenario, some sort of potential MMO in the StarCraft universe.
I would like something gameplay wise like Mass Effect in StarCraft.
Oh my god!
Make your
That would be
character, let you pick your
disgusting.
race.
Or what
Or
about
if
you
you
want
wanna
to pick
be
your faction
Proto-
too?
Yeah.
Protoss, Zerg, or Terran.
They probably would stay away from Zerg and then just let you
Probably.
pick Protoss or Terran.
Probably
and,
right. But still,
You know, but that would be
shit
so sick.
insane.
And actually, I would want it to be third person, not FPS.
Damn, a Souls-like StarCraft is crazy.
Interesting. How would you do? That's hard to do though with
Be done.
shooter.
What do you mean? Just like that one game that we bought, Revenant.
Revenant.
Is that what it was? That was a good game, by the way.
Revenant 2.
We just were playing WoW. We couldn't play it. We're just too busy on WoW.
It actually is a really.
It was a good game.
Those boss fights are. Really
Could you
good.
imagine a game like that in StarCraft? It'd be fucking insane.
I'd rather do a Diablo Souls like.
I mean, are we gonna go just straight wish list here? What we want?
Yeah.
Sure.
Why not?
I want a Diablo Souls-like. I want a Diablo and World of Warcraft animated series.
Yeah,
Not
that's
off
cool.
Netflix. I want it to be rated R.
Okay.
I don't want it to be brutal.
Okay.
At least the Diablo one.
What else?
I want a new MMORPG
Okay.
coming from StarCraft in the year 2029.
Okay.
Right after we wrap up the World Soul Saga.
Got it.
After we wrap up the World Soul Saga, I want a WoW 2 revamp where
Okay.
all models get slightly updated.
Got it.
The combat slightly modernized.
Okay.
I want additional class race spec options, as well as support specs, and an additional spec for every single class in the entire game.
Oh wow.
I want player-made dungeons into the game as well,
Okay.
with the new housing system where you can just place things wherever you
User-generated
want.
content.
Yeah, user-generated
Okay.
content, dungeons, raids, story modes, etc.
Okay.
And then I want to control the future of Classic Plus.
You
Personally.
Okay, personally.
Yeah, personally, because I think I know best as a retail player.
Okay.
Because you think you do, but you don't.
That's insane. Clip that, ship that, send it to every classic player you know.
Yep. You're right. I want machine guns in WoW.
Oh, that's sick. That's a good one. Write that down. Man, I do wish that they could add like dual pistols.
Is it that hard to add? Like, fucking WildStar did it.
I don't know, but it'd be sick.
Will dual pistols be
Oh,
that
I always wanted a
difficult? Or
Kingdom Hearts
crossbows?
style with a Blizzard IP. That
Man,
would be
imagine.
cool.
That'd
That would be
fun
cool
to play with like your son.
Oh, bombers and nukes. That's yeah. Actually, let's add some nukes to yeah.
Classic Plus.
That's smart.
Yo, they should add Volpira.
The
Oh,
classic. Yeah,
God.
for sure.
Yo, Volpira. Holy shit.
Way back in City of Heroes.
We're back in City of
Yep,
Heroes.
I-
They added an update to let players make missions, dungeons.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of where we got the idea, right? That and Champions Online, of course. Within 2 weeks, the players were making better content than developers. Yeah, that's exactly what we were talking about. Like, imagine user-generated content through like the same builder system as housing,
What was?
but
Oh,
just
it's the
limitless.
Architect. They call it like the Architect AE Architect Entertainment, right? Or something
Even if
like
there
that?
was just like a nemesis system, like even if I could just make my own nemesis, like on my human warrior, my nemesis would probably be like a frost mage, like an undead frost mage. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Why don't we just release Nax for a third time? That's true. That'd be smart.
I mean, think about it. Like, what are they really going to do for Classic Plus? They're going to release all the same zones, all the same raids? How is that going to work? Like, realistically. Like,
That's hard.
it's impossible. I don't want to be those guys. I'm going to be honest. I don't want to be those guys focusing on Classic
It's hard.
Plus.
It's just such a
They're
hard,
not going to win.
It's a hard win. Yeah, it's a hard way to win.
They're not going to win.
Uh,
They're screwed. I miss getting the official City Hero comics every month. Dang.
Yeah, my nemesis would also be a gnome.
That is a throwback right there.
Man.
Such a good game. Yeah, for sure. If you need to go.
Yeah.
Go.
Probably gotta get out of
You're
here.
good. I'll just go. So,
Guys.
yo, guys, say peace out to Lance.
Love y'all.
He had to be here for this. Shout out to him for taking the time. It was great having Lance here. Let me go podcast solo mode. Man, this isn't a one-man show. What does Lance do? Lance is literally the community manager, head community guy. He also messes up my camera whenever he's on his way out. Nah, he's the community manager, co-host of the Comeback City Weekly show as well. Can you aim the camera more this way? You hit it a little... Or no, fuck, opposite way. I'm so sorry. A little bit more. Really quick, and you're out of here. Right there, that's perfect. Man, dude. Man. So peace out, Lance. Love you, buddy. I'll see you later. Man, crazy. Crazy, crazy, dude. Nemesis system is still patented. Really? That's crazy. I didn't even know that was a thing. Holy crap. Yo, by the way, guys, I don't want to give too many spoilers, but we did just finalize our shirt design for Midnight. And let me tell you something. The designer we worked with, she is awesome. We finalized it last night with her. And it is sick as hell. Now I'm working on some lookbooks, some animations and stuff. And working on some 3D modeling so we can get it on some shirts to show you guys what it's about. Then we got to get it test printed. And we're going to reveal it soon. In the next couple of weeks. So it's really, really hype. That system legally vaulted AF. Wow. That's crazy. If you guys are interested, also, you can throw out some primes over on the Twitch for absolutely free. But, man, this is... I'm blown away, man. I'm so excited about all this stuff, dude. I really can't believe it. I can't believe it, man. What an absolute awesome reveal this was. I'm really nervous. Like, the more I think about it, to be honest, guys, I'm really nervous, and I know it's not really my department because I make retail content. I'm really worried about Classic Plus in a way. Like, I love it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm excited for it, obviously, and it's very hype, but, like, I'm also nervous. Does anyone else get that feeling? Because, like, dude, like, what, like, how are they gonna pull this shit off? Heck yeah, new podcast to catch up on. Yeah, dude, yo, good news. We run a 666 show, by the way, every week, Wednesday, Saturday nights. We do, like, dedicated segments, and, like, it is an awesome show, so make sure you hop in. And then also, if anyone wants to join the guild, guys, we are inviting people into the guild right now. We've invited over 150 people in, like, 48 hours. So if you guys are interested, hop in the guild. I promise. It's absolutely worth it. Get in. We're a really dedicated community. Are there any other shirts available? We still have our old classic, like, Comeback Kids, like, regular logo ones. This is a one of one, though. This is one that was made just for me and Lance. So I guess technically it's a one of two. So you have this, and then on the back it says the Comeback Kids, if you guys see here. Which is cool. It's awesome, but it was just for me and Lance. Exclusive. And then eventually we're going to be making some really cool products for, like, BlizzCon and, you know, some other seasons of WoW and stuff. That's going to be cool. Classic Plus is doomed to fail. It doesn't matter what they do or add to it. Some aspect of the community is going to be mad. Yeah, absolutely. You can't please everyone. So hopefully they just throw the dart in the dark and somehow, some way, please as many people as possible. Doesn't run out till 2036. What a disaster. God. Disaster. But I agree. I agree, it's going to be really tough. Wonder how they'll please the majority of people, all of whom each have a different opinion. Yeah, you know what the funny thing is about Classic Plus, guys, is that Classic Plus has a different meaning from me, from you, from the guy next to you, from the guy who played 10 years ago, from the active player who's playing now, from the player who's just playing TBC, from, like, every single person has a different opinion about what Classic Plus should be. And it's going to be impossible to please everybody, dude. I don't know how they're going to do it, and I'm really nervous for them. I know I don't want to be a part of that team in that meeting, figuring all that out. But it is what it is, man. I like Season of Discovery and made Classic palatable for me, but I couldn't stay in it too to so much to do in retail. Yeah, and that's another thing also, is they have to release it during a time period where retail isn't absolutely peak. You know what I mean? Because if they do, they're shooting themselves in the foot by leaving out retail players. All right, much love, Mary. Thank you so much for tuning in. Awesome. Thank you so much, Mary. Shout out to you. The best of the best around, tuning in every show. Much love. Thank you, thank you. Such wasted opportunity with that system. I was so good in the LOTR Shadow games. Yeah, I mean, the Lord of the Rings Shadow... What was it? Shadow of Middle-earth? Or... I forgot the name, but man, I remember one day I played it for like 18 hours straight, killed it, and then I couldn't play anymore because I was just getting too addicted. I had to keep making content on WoW. Hey, brother, coming back to WoW Retail. Any suggestion on a cat class to play? Man, I'll tell you what. I got 30 videos to to show you. And I also have an ultimate class picking guide breaking down every single class in spec in the entire game, what they do, what the biggest changes are, and pretty much, like, literally everything top to bottom. Here, I'll send you a video right now. Shadow of War, that's what it was, yeah. Here it is now. Yeah, they're out now. Yeah, you go on this channel, you'll find literally everything you need to help pick a class. And I'm going to be making some more update videos very soon as well. Shadow of Mordor, true. There it is, Sean. Hope you enjoy, buddy. Yo, if you are going to go there, though, leave a like, leave a comment, show some love, man. That video took a very, very long time to make. And I know how to edit fast. It took like a month. To get all the content, animations, graphics together. There are two types of Andys, those who like barbershops and those who don't. Yeah, I mean, like what's the make or break really gonna be here? Like, what are we really talking about in terms of what's gonna make or break Classic? It's tough. I wonder if they have anything on the Classic page right now. Hints at Classic Plus. Yeah, they don't even show it. What did Classic Plus mean to you introducing the Classic Plus project? So you guys want to go through this together? Because I haven't actually done this yet. WoW.Classic Plus. I have not been through this. I mean, we might as well just go through it together, right? Fuck it. Let me close all of this. I don't even know what all this is. Might as well. It'll be fun. 1000%. I've never done it. I don't know what the hell any of this is. Let's go through it together. Let's have some fun here. Damn, I had this recording out an hour and a half. I'm such a fool. Okay, so guys, if you're tuning in right now, this is going to be a retail player's perspective on Classic Plus. Listen, the truth of the matter is I've been making content on World of Warcraft for the past, like, 4 years. You know, starting back in Wrath of the Lich King Classic. I was going to start in TBC. I was a little too nervous, too scared, too young. But I've played World of Warcraft for 20 plus years. I've played every single expansion there ever is. And then, you know, reliving it again in 2019 with Classic leading to TBC and Wrath. I did the whole thing. We played a little bit of MoP. Not much because I've been there, did that. But here we are. Retail players' take on the Classic Plus survey. So, start the intro survey. I have never seen this. I don't know what any of this is. Log into Discord to participate. Oh, buddy. Here we go. You guys are going to make me log in the Discord. Here we go. This is as my brother. Fuck it. I'll authorize Lance's account. Here we go. Start the intro survey. Shout out to Lance, by the way. We're using his account. Which faction do you usually play? I'm all about the Alliance, baby. Whichever's best for raid and arena, that's crazy. Which race would you consider your main? I mean, that's such a tough option. I'll just go human just for the sake. Can you pick multiple? Okay, I'll go human and night elf. For me. What class do you consider your main? Feel free to pick multiple. I'm definitely a paladin guy. And in Classic, I really love shaman. I really love mage. Those are my main three for Classic. I'm going to be honest. It's definitely not warrior, even though I have a newfound love for warrior. I am 26 years old, so we're going to go 26 through 30. How often do you play WoW each week? I don't even play WoW a lot. I'm going to be honest, guys. This is a common misconception. As someone who makes content for a living on World of Warcraft, I actually never get to play because I'm constantly making edits, updating, learning the game, and mastering it in that regard. So, like, I only play a few hours a week if I'm lucky. Like, I don't play every single day and stream the game. I'm more of a content creator than player. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll do my heroic raids and I'll get my mythic pluses done. You know, I'll get my season titles and everything, but I'm more of a few hours a week kind of guy. What is your experience with the various iterations? Check all that apply. I've played vanilla. No, I did not play vanilla at launch. I played private servers. I played Season Master. I played Classic Anniversary. Only expansions beyond vanilla. True. 2019 Classic launch. SOD. All of that applies. What roles do I usually play? DPS. What region? North America. Which of the following labels describes you? Casual raider, PvP player, completionists. I would put leveler. Yeah, sure. How likely are you to play Classic Plus? I am extremely skeptical of the projects. Oh, Jesus. I'll play, but who knows for how long? Depends on the quality. Sure. This is kind of tough. Did any of you guys take this survey yet? I was hyped for the Classic news, and there was not much. Kind of disappointing. Well, good news giver. They did tease that Classic Plus is going to be getting announced at BlizzCon. It's absolutely happening. There is no chance it doesn't happen. There is way too many teasers going on. It is going to happen at BlizzCon. Would you pay a box fee for Classic Plus? Absolutely, and I think it should be worth $40. This is going to be one of the hottest takes out there. I actually think there should be a box price for Classic Plus simply because they're creating, depending on how much they're creating, an entirely new aspect to a game that does not exist yet. Think of it like an expansion pack. It is Classic Plus Beyond. I don't think they should go the route, personally, of redo every single zone and then, you know, we're going to redo all the old raids with Molten Core, Blackwing Layer. Not, like, we've been there, done that. We want something new. We want something fresh. I would say it'd be worth $40 on a expansion pack pricing. Scale 1 to 10, how would you feel about Classic Plus if they change how the game looked via Unreal Engine? Awful. Terrible. Modern WoW character models? No, you can't do that. Modern WoW character animations? You can't do that either. No, can't do that. Modern WoW UI? I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, I'll go number 5. I can go either way. To be honest, that's just me. You can't go retail anything. The Classic players will freaking kill people. How would you like Blizzard to handle the server rollout? Many servers at launch, some PvP, some PvE. Condensed server list like in SOD. You can't do mega servers. It can't happen. There's going to be too many people playing. Too many people playing. You're going to break the game. They have to launch with many servers and then condense them over time. It will never exist. How would you feel if Classic Plus had an element of seasonal servers resetting every couple of years? Sure, seasonal servers is cool. I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, it's Classic Plus. It's not even, like, finalized, so... How would you feel about layers in Classic? I don't see a problem with layers, personally. People who say no layers don't understand the gravity of a situation of too many people on one layer at once. You can't play the game. You literally can't play the game. In my opinion, layers have to happen. You can't play the game without layers. In-game system. Should the size of raids be reduced from 40? Ooh, that's tough. I think so, yeah, though. Reduce raid size with no... Recruits raid size deployment flex rating. Yeah, flex rating is the best thing retail WoW has done in a very long time. When it comes to group content, nothing better in my opinion. Should Dungeon Finder be implemented? Only to group you. It's still up to you to get to and travel the dungeon. Yeah, I agree. There should be a Dungeon Finder, but it shouldn't teleport you there. That ruins the experience, in my opinion. Should summoning stones outside of dungeons? Yes, this should be implemented. Should there be heroic dungeons? Yes. Depends on how they implement them. Sure, I'll even give you that. Should there be rated PvE in Classic Plus? Mythic Plus, Mage Tower, Prestige levels, level 60. That's tough. I don't know. That's really hard. What do you guys think? Should there be rated PvE in Classic Plus, like Mythic Plus, Mage Tower, Prestige levels, level 60 rating leaderboards? What do you guys think, honestly? Because, of course, this is what I'm talking about, but maybe check if I was accidentally running Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. Yeah, it's some good background music right there. That's some good background music. It would be a balancing nightmare. What do we think? I think it'd be impossible to, and I don't even think Classic players give a shit about that. I would just say probably not. I don't know if it's possible. I do like solo player experiences like Mage Tower. Even Prestige levels. I like that idea. And maybe even rating leaderboards, but I don't know. Should there be rated PvP? Absolutely 100%. Should AoE looting? What the hell are we talking about? Yes. What features of world buffs? No. No world buffs. World buffs are the worst shit ever. Having to spend 45 minutes of my... I don't have a lot of time in my week as is, as an adult. Believe it or not, I am an adult. I have my own house. I got bills. I got a car. And I got my job. I don't have 45 minutes to run around the world, collect buffs, pay for carries on certain buffs like DMF. Like, I do not have time. Like, I don't. So, I'm good on that. I think world buffs are a disaster. They not only make the game worse, but they trivialize content, and it's a balancing nightmare. Absolute disaster. Please, God, do not bring world buffs to Classic. It is the worst shit ever. How would you feel if Classic Plus trimmed the capabilities of add-ons and weak auras? I would be very happy. Get rid of add-ons entirely in Classic Plus. Leave it as vanilla as possible. We want the vanilla experience? Let's do the vanilla experience. Let's do it. Should mount level requirements be lowered? No. Keep mounts the same level. It's a big deal. Should flying mounts? No. Flying mounts ruin the game in my opinion. It definitely ruins open world PvP, and it makes exploration not as important. Not good. I actually hate flying mounts, and I think heading into a new expansion in retail WoW, my personal opinion, they should disable flying mounts for a month. Let me explore the zones on ground, and then give me my flying mounts. I think flying mounts are a big facade. No good. Should guild banks? I don't even know what we're talking about. Absolutely. Achievements? Absolutely. Reputation be streamlined, made easier to level? No. L-Take? What do you think? On what? Flying mounts? Talk to me. Because flying mounts should not be in the game. Flying mounts are overkill. It ruins open world PvP, in my opinion. No good. The only thing good about flying mounts is the gold sink. Flying mounts destroy open world PvP. They destroy it. They ruin it. And they trivializes flight paths and everything too. I don't think flying mounts are good for the game. No. How do you feel about adding transmog to Classic? That's such a tough one. I don't think they should. Even though I love transmogs, I love them to death. You probably shouldn't. I don't think people would like that. Should a separated collections inventory? Yes, absolutely. Should Classic Plus allow GDKPs? No. This is going to be a really, really, really hot take. I think GDKPs are ridiculous in the game. The fact that you can go and just... And you know what it is? It's the top 1% just dominating. And it's the top 1% being absolutely fuming that they don't get their 5,000 gold a week, rating across 5-6 different characters. They opt to not get loot at all just to get a cut. In my opinion, it is ridiculous. You can argue all you want with me. My opinion is not going to change. I hate GDKPs. I think it's a clown show way of making gold. Selling equipment and like opting to not take it for gold is ridiculous to me. Should the level cap ever be increased from 60? Sure. I mean, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. Fly mounts allow more zone vertically. They should be designed around, but not removed at this point. Potentially. I agree with the flying mount take. Plus, it makes the world travel feel worse. I agree. It like trivializes the world and exploration and love for it. I don't like it at all. I agree, Mega. GDKBs are garbage. Same here. Season 3, the world, or Section 3, the world. Should Classic Plus have new zones? Yes. I mean, you got to think about it like this, ladies and gentlemen. We aren't playing Classic Plus to just experience what we did. We want vastly more. We want added additions. We want new zones, new raids, updated class balancing. I'm sure we're going to get to that in a second, but gotta be updated. If yes, where in Azeroth or beyond? I would say anywhere on Azeroth. They can go to the Arathi side of the world. It can be even potentially in Outland. It could be anywhere, in my opinion. Fuck it. Why not? Just make sure it's classic feel. Should new content be added for leveling? Absolutely. I don't even know what we're talking about. Should leveling be sped up? That's a really tough question. That's really tough. Should leveling be sped up? That's a really long leveling journey. I think it has to be sped up a bit. You got to keep people interested. I like flying, but unless I'm in a rush, I stick to the ground. I like seeing the sights, exactly. I wish they would hire some of the private server people, put them to work on Classic Plus, yeah. You want a new game that feels like the old game, but that will never happen, because it was a different time and everyone you knew played, even when you met in the supermarket played. Yeah, that's true. That's what made WoW magical and special back then. Yeah, the thing is also is, like, you don't opt to talk to people in-game anymore because there's things like Discord. Like, you'd rather just chat in Discord. So chat in world isn't really active. It's really just Discord. Even guild chat could be dead. And Discord slamming. You know what I mean? Should there be more class-specific quests? Absolutely. I think every 10 levels, there should be class-specific design quests for every single class in the game that give a really cool reward. For lore, for story, and just falling in love with your character more. That's what made Classic great. So I love that. Should there be more epic quest line like Rock Delar? Yeah, why not? Absolutely. Which of the following best describes how you'd like to see changes in Classic Plus to old raids? Oh boy. Tune them as needed for any change in player palette. Do all the above plus add new bosses and areas within them? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion because I don't even think there should be the old raids. Hot take. I don't want to do Molten Core for the 900th time. I'm good. I don't want to do BWL or Encourage or Nax Ramus. Like, been there, done that. What do you guys think about this? Like, which of the following best describes how you'd like to see changes in Classic Plus to older raids? Like, are we really about to do older raids again? Like, are we really? Like, are we really gonna do Molten Core and BWL? And, like, that's not gonna be like, oh, I can't wait to run Molten Core again because there's 2 new items and 1 boss. Like, Been There did that. Did it in 2019. Did it in the re-release of Classic Anniversary. I did it in Season of Discovery. I'm good. Like, I'm good. I have no opinion. That speedrun mentality. Oh boy. You're absolutely right. That's how it is. Classic players think they want the slow road, but they want everything done quick. They want to pay for their mage boost. They want to pay for their, carries. They want their GDKPs to funnel them all their gold. Or I don't even know what. There's no competitive play in Classic. Doesn't make any sense. Should there be new raid? Yes, but only stuff that already exists in the original Azeroth, Karazhan, and Grim Batol. Sure. New interesting content like Scarlet Enclave. Sure, I love that. Should Classic Plus have new playable races? Wow, this is where things get really tough, the player. Any races from future WoW expansions, new playable races that already exist in Azeroth, completely new races never seen in Azeroth. That's not an option. I would say new playable races that already exist, like Ogres for Horde. Alliance, I guess High Elf, I guess. I don't know what they would add for Alliance. What do you guys think they would add for Alliance when it comes to race like combinations? I know Horde, I would prefer Ogre. I'm gonna be real. But for Alliance, I'm not really sure other than High Elf. So, that's my guess. They want Dungeon Finder, they want allied races, and new classes. True. Should Classic Plus have new classes? New classes. Wow, that's a tough pitch. I think Death Knight and Monk can fit in Classic WoW. Believe it or not, I do. But I don't think Demon Hunter Evoker can. I don't think that fits at all. Murlocs. Oh boy. Yeah, High Elves. Yeah, it has to be High Elf. I don't know, Ogres. Nobody wants to model them. Yeah, it could be tough. But Ogres were a major part of the founding of the actual Horde. If you read the old books, they were a part of every major event there was. And they were on the Horde side working with Gul'dan. So, a very big deal canonically and lore-wise when it comes to Ogres and the Horde. So, it's definitely not... Worgens could fit. I agree. I think you're right. Worgens could fit. They could. Ogre just need the Colterian male skeleton. Potentially, yeah. Should new race class combos be added? Oh, sorry about that. That was my alarm. New race class combos. Any race to be any class? You're crazy. It's got to make lore sense. Justice for the Furbolgs. That's crazy. Ogre Shaman are from Warcraft 1. You're right. And by the way, same thing. Dwarfs should have been Shaman in Classic. They just didn't have a race to be Paladin on the Horde. Dwarfs, canonically, and in the books, actively call upon the Azeroth and the... Oh, there's a name for it. The spirit of Azeroth to generate lightning powers into their hammers and throw them at people. they would call upon them. So dwarves should absolutely have been shamans in classic World of Warcraft. They just didn't want to do it to imbalance. So that should have been a thing. And they went through it through the books tons of times. Like, there'll be times where a dwarf is flying down with extra wind from the power of Azeroth. And from the Wildhammer clan, I think that's the Wildhammer or Stormhammer? I think it's Wildhammer. And they would infuse their hammers with lightning and chuck them at fucking troll heads, and they'd split their heads right off like butter. They should have been shamans at Wildhammer. You're right. There it is. Wildhammer, yes. They should add a CBK class. Shit, you're probably right. Should the Horde have paladins and the Alliance shamans? Sure, man. Sure. I don't think there should be that issue anymore. Even though I love it, I really do. I don't think it should happen anymore in Classic. I love the exclusivity of Alliance having just paladin. I thought it was so cool. I thought it was such a cool thing. Like, oh my god. Like, I'm a human paladin. I'm fighting this orc shaman. Like, it was such an awesome thing. What's the big reveal? You missed an entire show on it. You're gonna have to pull it back. Tons of retail news. Tons of, like, classic hints and teases. Roadmaps. Dude, so much going on. There's solo player delves that's gonna happen, like mega delves. They're called labyrinths. It's gonna be like a raid-like experience for delves. There's so much going on. Should classes be reworked? New basic? Yes. There absolutely should be some quality of life additions and talent updates, because this shit is goofy. The classic, like, balance is so awful. It's embarrassing. Don't get me wrong. No, not no more delves, but it's like it's called Labyrinth, and it's like a mega delve. It's like a weekly, well, we're assuming a weekly delve raid solo. That's the idea. Should classes be reworked? There has to be quality. Totemic, okay, sure. Don't fix what ain't broke. Some new spells that modernize ability rotations, yeah, 100%. That's gotta be. A bigger delve is still a delve, yeah, but man, like 80% of the player base is loving delves, man. Of the following, what is the most important change needed to raid buffs in Classic? You want to pick multiple, but only pick your biggest concern. This question refers to 1 hour buffs, not paladin blessings. We'll ask about raid buffs should cost less mana. What are we even talking about right now? Raid buffs should no longer require reagents. Raid buffs should be a single cast raid wide. Raid buffs should cost less mana. Raid buffs should be combined so multiple classes can buff different things. No, I don't think. Nah, you want the exclusivity. Leave it as is. No, yeah. Make it easier to raid buff. I don't know what we're talking about. That's so ridiculous. Should talent specializations be reworked? Yes, with a light touch. We don't need complete overhauls. But things like Balanced Druid, Elemental Shaman, Subtlety Rogue, you gotta make classes viable, man. People like certain playstyles. Why can't we at least make it viable? I'm not asking for it to be meta across the board, but like, why can't Two-Handed Enhancement Shaman be viable? Like, you know what I mean? Why can't things like, even shit, this is gonna sound crazy, what about like Smite Priest? People like playing like holy DPS pre-specs. It's definitely a thing. So what about prop paladin tanks? Balanced Druid, Elemental Shaman, specs like that. You gotta make adjustments. Did you know Disc Priest was originally going to be a tank spec? That's insanity. I did not know that. Paladins in the Classic being auto-attack simulators is the worst choice ever made. Yeah, you know what's funny is in the files, I believe it was data mined, that they were supposed to have an extra attack, and then last minute they took it out of the game. It was supposed to be like Holy Strike or something, or some shit like that. Should a fourth new talent specialization be added for Classic classes like Tank, Shaman, Guardian, Druid? Sure, why not? Limited to hybrid classes with roles that didn't get fleshed out in vanilla? Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Guardian, Druid? Great, sure. Sure, why not? Should every specialization be competitive? Every spec should be viable in all scenarios? I mean, to an extent, sure. Vanilla hybrid classes don't perform well in PvE outside of healing. Those classes could use a bit of love. No, not every spec needs to be perfectly raid/PvP viable. Overtuning for PvE balance could break PvP and vice versa. What? Making classes viable is going to break other forms of the game? I guess, man. Like, I don't even know what we're talking about right now. Should dual spec be implemented? Yo, are we really going to argue if dual spec should not be a thing? That's insanity. Should new professions be added? Sure, why not? Let's have fun. Should professions be updated, have more endgame relevance? Absolutely make them more important. 100%. Yo, wait, that was just one part? Yo, how long is this survey? Oh my god. I thought I was done. Holy shit. Yo, we're parsing here right now. This is like serious. Oh my god, my throat is killing me from talking so much. What the fuck? Yo, this is fried. I thought I was finished. I'm like, yeah, we did it, guys. Yo, I'm not even close to done. Oh my god. Lore survey, dungeons, quests and leveling, raids. Yo, a lot of work got put into this. Wow, that's impressive. Let's go to the class stuff. Or wait, what systems? Itemization, mechanics, PvP. Wow, there's a lot. You made it past the tutorial. Yo, true. Seriously, who's playing Classic Plus? I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Classes and talents survey. All right, I mean, let's get into it. How would you rate the class balance? Absolutely a 1 in vanilla. No, I'm just kidding. Probably like a 2 or a 3. Nothing beyond that. It is an absolute swamp-ass design. Absolutely horrible. What would you guys rate the class balance of vanilla? Be honest, really quick before we continue and move on. What would you guys rate it? Just out of curiosity. It's got to be a 1, 2, or 3, right? Maybe we split hairs and go 2. I'd give it a 1. It is swamp-ass. It's horrible. 2, it's dog shit. Yeah, Classic is such a scam, bro. There's so many things Classic does well, but Endgame is the worst sack of dog water ever. Ever. It's so bad. Endgame is the worst shit ever in Classic. The best part of Classic, you ask everybody, is the journey, leveling, exploring, dungeons, gearing up, professions, grinding, getting your class quest done, getting your mount. It's the most epic shit ever. And then you get into pre-bis farming. That's the best. The second you head into raiding and PvP, the game dies. It is the worst shit of all time. Let's go 2. Do you think any balancing needs to happen for Classic Plus? Are we serious here? No balancing needed. Keep it the same. You're out of your mind. Classic is fine, but I mean, I don't really get the Andes that do not want proper balancing. That shit makes no... shout out to Cargos. Love him and his content, what he's done for the community over the last 10 years. But at all. I'm like, yo, you're fried. You are absolutely cooked if you want that shit. That's crazy. Some classes can be better at single targeted cleave than others, but mostly similar. Sure, I think some class specs need to have specialization in some certain situations. That's cool, but they all need important utilities, so you bring them? That's hard to pitch. Is our stream still running? Uh-oh. For some reason, we're lagging out. Shout out Xfinity, man. Uh-oh, the stream might be over, guys. Xfinity is cooking me up, dude. Are we live still? Nope. We're cooked. We're cooked. Shout out Xfinity. Are we done? Yo, Xfinity's such a joke, guys. This is why I never stream. Because I'm always worried about bullshit that doesn't even revolve around me. I'm good. We're live, in and out. Seems to be working again. Unbelievable. Jesus, man. Do you know how ridiculous it is that I get anxiety when I stream? Because I'm all about quality and trying to give the best experience to users as possible if they're going to hang out and participate in the show. I get anxiety that if something goes wrong, like... Oh, it's such a horrible feeling. I don't know why I do this to myself. I torture myself. Anyways, any balancing needs to happen. And we're gone. Let's see. Are we live still? Okay, I think we're live. Jesus Christ. The heart pain. I should not be having heart palpitations at this age, bro. Because of the stress. What's wrong with me? I hate Xfinity. Which of the following talent trees, in your opinion, need major revamping? Okay, this is easy. Arcane Mage, absolutely. Assassination Rogue, absolutely. Elemental Shaman, Demonology Warlock. Shit, there's a case for Arms Warrior. Feral Druid, for sure. Fire Mage. It's not too bad. Major revamping is like, it's a problem. So maybe not Arms Warrior. Arcane Mage is a problem. Subtlety Rogue is a problem. Balanced Druid's a problem. Survival Hunter's a problem. Prop Paladin's a problem. Shadow Priests. No, that's a pretty good talent tree. It's just the damage ain't right. Enhancement Shaman is a problem. That's probably the major one. Should new roles for some classes be added? Yes, Tank Shaman. I think Melee Hunter could have been a viable thing. Oh my god, wait. I didn't put Ret Paladin. Woo! Woo! You're so right. I'm memeing. Woo! You caught me. I'm not gonna lie, you caught me. You got me. By the way, this may be a hot take. I think maybe these specs in the game should be a thing. Not Tank Rogue, that's fucking crazy. But I do think Tank Warlock, Tank Shaman, Melee Hunter, Tank Paladin. They can maybe rework Demonology Warlock to just be a tank spec. Like Sod. I don't personally see anything wrong with that. Because, like, no one's playing Demo anyway. I almost forgot the most important one. Ret Paladin. The biggest meme. You know what's really sad is that in 2019, I got Hand of Rag. Spent months working on it, grinding. I'm like, yo, this is it. I got it Crusader. I got it Enchanted. I got the Elemental Sharpening Stone for the extra crit chance. I'm like, I'm going to go in this raid and shit up. I'm like, this is it. I go in the raid. 300 DPS. Full world buff, baby. 3, 4, 500 DPS. I'm getting smashed by freshly geared rogues and warriors. I'm like, that's when I realized, I'm like, yo, Classic is dog shit. Like, raiding is dog shit in Classic. Like, what are we talking about? Should Classic receive newer adjusted abilities to make their rotations more interesting? Yes. Are you joking? No one wants a one-button rotation. If new abilities get added to Classic, how should they be learned? That's very tough. Exploration? I mean, sure, quests sound cool, but experiment, whatever. How would you feel if the talent trees in Classic Plus were larger, meaning they went further down and require more point investment? The whole hybrid diving into specs thing is kind of weird. Hi, Star. Yeah, you can eat the egg that I decided not to eat. Absolutely. Shout out to Star, by the way, guys. That is my girlfriend. Shout out to Star. Give some hearts in the chat to Star. My beautiful lady. Show some love. Show some love. How would you feel if talent trees were larger? Hot take. I never loved the idea of like, okay, if I'm a subtlety rogue, I'm going to invest my last 10 points or whatever, or 20, whatever it is in Classic 19, into combat or assassination. I think that's kind of weird. So, I don't know. I just never liked that idea. Twitch chats with a ton of hearts right now. YouTube's a bit out of it. I would say it'd be kind of cool. How would you feel if each talent had a capstone talent choice, meaning the bottom of the tree had 2 distinct talents? Whoa, that'd be cool as shit. That sounds really cool. Whether it's good or not, I don't know, but that'd be cool. Oh, Lord Dark flashed. Oh, thank you with the gifted sub, man. I appreciate it. By the way, guys, we're 3 subs away on Twitch from hitting our goal of 10. If you guys are interested, you can give some primes. Only primes. You guys don't really have to spend money to meet this goal. But if anyone has a prime, you go throw it on Twitch. We're 3 away from our goal today. Should every class get a movement speed ability? No, that's not how that works. Yeah, that's not how that works. Some classes got to be less mobile. Should mass resurrection? Yes. I don't know what we're talking about. Should damage over time / heal over time spells be able to crit baseline? That's a very hard thing. I didn't even know that wasn't a thing, but now that I think about it, I guess, yeah, it makes sense. But I don't know. I don't have an opinion. That's kind of tough. Should each class in Classic Plus have a 1 spec tailored specifically for PvP? What? I don't even know what we're talking. I think any spec should be able to at least be played in PvP. What, like only Frost Mage can be played in PvP? What if I want to play Arcane? What if I want to play Fire? What? What kind of stupid shit is that? What if I want to play Combat Rogue? Like, no, that's not good. No. We're now going to ask you a question about your experience with each class. Depending on your answer, we'll present you with questions about that class. We want to emphasize the goal is balance among the classes. What class would you consider your main or have a good baseline knowledge about? Feel free to check multiple. Paladin, Mage, Shaman. Those are my absolute mains in Classic WoW. How would you rate Vanilla WoW Arcane Mage? Absolute swamp-ass dog shit across the board. Shout out Indirect Jet with the Prime. That's 8 out of 10, guys. 2 more, we reach our goal. What's up, Lance? How we doing? Good looking? Guys, shout out to Lance. Big goat brother in the chat. He's at work listening. Shout out to him. Indirect Jet, what's going on? Shout out to you, buddy. Thank you for the Prime. Raid content, don't even get me started. Arcane Mage is the worst shit ever. Maybe PvP, it's like a 3 because you can do the Palm Pyro thing. How would you rate Vanilla WoW Fire Mage kit in terms of solo content? Probably a 3. 5-man dungeon, maybe a 4. Raid content. In some content, pretty good, like Nax Ramus. PvP content, I would rate a 6. We're 8 out of 10 subs. We're almost there. Over on Twitch. Shout out to you guys. How would you rate Vanilla WoW's Frost Mage kit in terms of solo content? A 10. Best in the game. 5-man dungeon content. 10. Raid content. I would rate an 8 because Nax Ramus is horrible. PvP content. A 10. It's amazing. Mage, should enemies in raid/dungeons have various elemental immunities that require mages to change what they cast? Now that's a tough question because you get into the problem of old school MMORPGs, resistances and things like that definitely come into play a lot. So for example, if you're fighting an ice giant, Frost Mage is just going to be nullified. Being nullified kind of sucks, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if that should be a thing. I think it's a cool thing to have in old school RPGs, but if we're trying to appeal to the masses, no, remove those immunities. Let me play what spec I want in whatever raid content available. It's not doable. It's not doable. Should Ignite be rollable by one mage over all the others, or should it be a personal debuff? Are we joking? One Ignite for one mage? What kind of dog shit swamp ass design is that? No, make it individual. Should mana gems be in Classic Plus? Who's making this survey? Yes. How important is it to you that Arcane Mage gets a rework? Yes. Very important. It is the worst shit ever. It is a very big deal. If Shaman got the ability to cast Bloodlust, should mages also get Time Warped? Damn. No. Because it gives that Shaman that exclusivity. That's like saying, should other classes be able to cast Blessing of Might on everybody? It's a Shaman-specific thing. No. I don't think so, because we have to go in terms of spirit of Classic. Like, it's such an iconic Shaman ability. I gotta say no. I gotta say no, in my personal opinion. Should mages get the ability to cast teleport portals? Yes, absolutely. That's a major benefit and plus of being a mage. Should mage portals be able to be used by players not in the mages group? No. That's weird. Should mages create the best water food in the game? Yes. Give them the best food and water in the game. What does it matter? How would you rate Vanilla WoW Protection Paladin? Probably like a 4 or a 3. Solo content? Wait up. Solo content. They're gods, bro. They're probably a 10. Straight solo content? They're unkillable. 5-mans? I would rate them in 7. Raid content? Absolute swamp ass. They don't have a taunt. How are they good in solo content? Bro, you can pull everything all the time. You have Bubble into First Aid. You have Lay on Hands. You have Unkickable Holy Lights. I mean, you can do anything you want on a Protection Paladin. PvP content, actually, they're pretty good, I've heard. But raid content, they're swap ass. How would you rate Vanilla WoW Holy Paladin? Solo content, I'm just going to put 5, because I don't know, I've never played. 5-man dungeon, they're great. They're good. There's nothing wrong with them. Raid content, good. PvP, I mean, this is all good. They're fine there. How would you rate Vanilla WoW Ret? Yo, Ret Paladin is the worst sack of dog shit you'll ever play in your life. And I love it to death because I'm a masochist, apparently. Holy Paladin isn't a paladin, it's a cleric. True. Solo content, we're going 2. 5-man dungeon, absolute swamp ass. Raid content, 2. PvP content, low-key, kind of slaps. Ret Reckoning goes crazy. There's Ret Paladins in WoW Classic. Lol, the look to the camera. Dude, that shit is so swamp. It's crazy. Very bad. If players not in a group could use my portals in retail, I'd be dropping Ancient Dalaran. That's messed up. Should Consecration be a baseline ability? Absolutely. Holy... Yo, imagine Consecrate being exclusive to Holy Paladin. Yo, who designed this shit? What are you thinking? Like, oh my god, you're brain dead. How would you feel if in addition to mana, paladins have this secondary... No, you can't give them holy power. You're crazy. Should Retribution Paladin itemization balance needing strength and spell power, or just strength? Just strength, bro. What are we talking about? And by the way, they still don't focus on spell power. Unless you're going, that goofy build with the Nomergan mace. Yo, why is my computer doing that? Are we good? Are we still live? We're live. Weird. Assuming Prop Paladin gets the support and needs to be competitive, should their itemization include spell power? I personally think so. I thought it was really cool with them focusing on spell power, stamina and intellect, and being based off of magic and occasional strength. I thought that was really, really cool. What duration should Paladin Greater Blessings be? An hour. What are we talking about? This is crazy. Should Holy Paladin get additional resources / power while in melee range with an enemy? Sure, I think it's cool. Like, maybe like a Crusader Strike. That's cool. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Wait, Mega, talk to me. I think giving like Paladin in general Crusader Strike, like baseline, should be fine. But I don't think you should have a melee weaving Holy Paladin. I think that's stupid. I've always hated that design. I think it's swamp. Big swamp ass. Should Classic Plus differentiate between long-term buffs and short-term cooldowns by changing the names of Paladin's abilities? Blessing of Protection, Freedom and Sacrifice to Hand of Protection, Freedom and Sacrifice, like they did in future expansions. I would say yes, because overriding your buffs for damage for utility is kind of ridiculous, in my opinion. What version, if any, of Seal Twisting? Ooh. Are we really going to go that route? I think Seal Twisting was cool back in TBC, and I thought Crusader Strike was fun. But is my rotation still gonna be staring at my swing timer? Yikes. I don't know. Ugh. I don't know, bro. That's tough. To me, that shit is swamp. I feel like Ret Paladin can have such a better rotation. Like, you give them Crusader Strike, Judgment. Mega Man's into this? Oh, yeah, he is. It's the Paladin section. That's his main, you know what I mean? Discovered because Auto Attack Simulator was so boring. Exactly. I would say no. Give me Divine Storm on a 12-second cooldown or 15-second, and give me Crusader Strike. Paladin will be fine. I don't think you need much more than that for Pally. Don't give them Seal Twisting. Even though I like seals, I think you should activate a seal depending on the scenario you're in. Like, there's AoE seals and a single target seal. But, no, Seal Twisting should not be a thing. I don't think it's dumb because it requires you... It's just bad design. Should Blizzard support a Shock It in playstyle? Sure. I mean, it was in Classic. I mean, why not? We love TC. Yeah, what's up, Alonzo? How we doing? Should Turn on Dead Exorcism work on all enemy types? Maybe not Turn on Dead, but Exorcism, yes. I would say just absolutely, though. Whatever. I think CO should be a situational DPS cooldown. I agree. How would you rate Vanilla WoW Ellie Shaman? In terms of solo content, 3. 5-man dungeon, 3. Raid content. It's actually not too bad in raid, by the way. PvP content, a fucking 10. They're god tier. How would you rate Vanilla WoW Restoration Shaman kit? They're great. All this Restoration Shaman is excellent. 5-man raid content, they're phenomenal. I don't know about PvP, so I'm going to leave it at that. Vanilla WoW enhancement. In solo content, absolute swamp. 5-man dungeon, swamp. Raid content, 3 because they give Wind Fury and Bloodlust. Or not Bloodlust, just Wind Fury. Oh, wait. Bloodlust a thing in vanilla? I don't remember. Am I trolling? Guys, was Bloodlust a thing in vanilla? Oh my god. I know Wind Fury, obviously. Or, no, that's just TBC, right? No, there's no way. No, it was just Wind Fury. It was just Wind Fury. I'm trolling, right? Only in TBC? Yeah, I'm trolling. PvP content, I actually think enhancement's pretty decent. But you gotta like the RNG simulator of the Wind Fury, you know? How would you adjust the way totems function in Classic Plus? Increase their range to 40 yards? I mean, sure. Totemic projection? I don't know if totemic projection's a good idea, but I mean, sure. Just have your totems follow you around. What the fuck? Make totem buffs raid wide? I think it still should be group wide. It shouldn't be raid wide. That's a little broken. It's not balanced. Should Shaman be able to dual wield baseline in Classic? Now listen. I'm only gonna say this because I prefer two-handed enhance. No dual wield at all. Yo, hot take. I prefer two-handed enhancement shaman, and I think it's way more like thematic and just gangster. Hear me out. Should they be able to wield two-handed baseline? Yes. Absolutely. Why can't they? Why? Because you know what's going to happen, Mega, is because the toolkit of enhancement shamans weapon imbuements are so strong with dual wield, it's not even close. Dual wield enhancement shaman will win every single time. I like dual fist weapon shit too. Okay, fine, fuck it, make them both baseline. But they need to make two-hand enhance an option. They need to. Fuck, I do like dual wield. God, dual wield shaman is so fucking cool too, though. You're right. Can't be greedy. If Classic Plus adds... Hold on, wait. Should totem twisting be a thing? I mean, sure, why not? What does it matter? It's an extra... Sure. Classic Plus adds Bloodlust Heroism to the Shaman's kit. How would you feel if another class also... Nah, it should be exclusive to Shaman. That would be great because I don't want to be the only one that needs to push it. What? Shamans give lust, not mages. I agree. Bloodlust is a shaman thing. It's a shaman thing. It is not a mage thing. And it shouldn't have been a mage thing, in my opinion. Should have stayed exclusive to shaman. Especially in just the classic versions of the game. Raid wide because it means you don't have that one for each group. I don't know what you mean by that. That's some punk attitude. I want to be the one to press it. No, I wanted to press Bloodlust. All right, buddy, calm down. Poison is Zenith's cleansing totem to make shamans de facto required to be the cleanse class for these debuffs. Should Classic Plus nerf these totems so that it makes other classes poison? Yes, they absolutely should. Totems are broken in terms of dispelling in Classic. It is so beyond overpowered. It made so many fights a problem on Alliance. It's a problem. Has to get nerfed, not balanced. Holy shit, that was just one survey? I thought that was everything. Yo, this is like a 3-hour thing. Dude, who has time for this? Yo, Classic players have too much time on their hands, bro. The Classic player, I've spent 45 minutes doing this. I'm like 10% in. Yo, see, that's the problem, man. Classic players have too much time on their hands, bro. I don't have time to sit here and knock out all of these. Yo, this is crazy. Holy shit. It's only going to take like a few hours. Yeah, that's the problem. Who has a few hours to spend not working? I've already spent 3 watching that thing and now talking. Yo, this is great. Yo, Classic players can't even take a survey quickly. Yo, is there a retail option? Is there a retail option of like, is there a dungeon finder for this? Or like a boost I could buy or something? I need convenience.
I'm just joking. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Races and faction survey. Let's go. Oh, shit. Which of these new races? Yo, timeout, though. If we're going to keep going, all jokes aside, I need the support, though. Because my fucking throat is killing me, guys. Show some love. Throw 2 more primes. Let's reach our goal on the Twitch. We reach our goal for the day. I'm a happy camper, and we'll continue. I'm still going to continue now, but if you guys got any primes, throw them on the Twitch right now. We need 2 more for our goal of the day to hit 10. Which of these new races would you want? Indirect, thank you for the follow. Appreciate the love, buddy. Thank you, Jet. You're cool, man. Always showing love. No new races. That's such a tough thing because, like, I feel like goblins can make it. I feel like ogres can make it. I feel like Draenei can make it, and I feel like Blood Elves can make it. The problem is there High Elf? Yeah, High Elves should make it too. Centaurs. It's not possible. It's just not. You have to understand, Ramp, through lore-wise, the Horde fought Centaurs for so long. Like, it's too tough. It wouldn't make any sense story-wise. Worgen, true. Oh my god. What am I talking about? Where are they? There you are. W. Next. How do you feel about neutral races? Choosing faction? Nah, I don't like them. No. Classic WoW is all about Horde versus Alliance, for sure. Big part of Big Chain and the Desolace, though. Sure, but they're neutral. In that case, then. Centaurs wouldn't make no damn sense. That's crazy. I can see both sides. In a way, am I the only classic guy or WoW player that likes Draenei? I fucking love Draenei to death. If I have to pick one race that I would play and want to even be in real life, it's a Draenei. They're such a good, wholesome people. There's no one better than Draenei, man. Such good people, and it's so unfair that's what happened to them. If neutral races are added, no. Okay, sure, whatever, man. Out of 10, how much do you like the current racial trait system? I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I think it still needs to be balanced a little bit, but it can be cool. How do you feel about rebalancing the racial? There we go. Okay. Allow you to change your racials to whatever combination you want? That's crazy. Racials create FOMO. Remove them entirely? Nah, they gotta be balanced. How would you feel about cross-faction play? No, shouldn't be allowed. Nah. Oh! Wait a second. What? What happened? I hit enter. Bro. Fucking classic, man. I blame it on classic. I blame it on classic, man. I'm gonna blame everything on classic. Don't like them. 1 to 20. 6. Balance them. Nah, I don't think cross-faction play should be a thing. How do you feel about the current faction dynamic? Maintain the 2-faction dynamic. Yes. Should gear/mounts be faction-specific? What? Sure. Should certain content like quests or dungeons be exclusive to a particular faction? Yes. Should the regular auction house be cross-faction? Hot take? Yes. Hot take. Nothing wrong with more auctions, bro. The problems it's going to cause is probably a lot, but you found the boost is crazy. How much do you enjoy the current profession system? It's absolute swamp donkey ass. Needs to be updated. Oh, rank the following professions by how much you enjoy them? What? Enchanting is good. Alchemy is pretty good. Bro, what are we talking? Urban mining? Sure. Engineering is pretty good in classic. What are we talking about, bro? I don't even know. First aid. And then these are just swamp ass. How useful do you believe the current profession system in the vanilla classic for the following? For leveling, terrible. It's absolutely awful. For raiding, I'll give it a 4. For PvP, 4. Many of the ingredients required for crafting professions are too hard to find. I mean, yeah.
Should gathering professions be changed to secondary? No. Should professions give XP? No. Should professions be rebalanced to give more value to diverse professions choices, such as engineering less required? Sure. Should Classic Plus add profession specializations, Dragon Scale, Leather? Yes. I think, yeah. Sure. Just do all of it. Do all of it. All of them should have specifics. Maybe not first aid. Maybe not cooking, but mining, skinning, and herbing. I mean, all of it should, in my opinion. Exclusivity. Send the link. Wait, to what, Mike Fathom? Let me know. Should gear crafted while you're leveling be more relevant? Hell yeah. Are you joking? Professions are horrible leveling up. Should profession quests require that you learn the profession to complete or allow you to purchase the items from something? No. No. Complete the shit. Do it yourself. Should you be able to use gathering professions to corresponding elementals? Like in TBC? Yeah, why not? Should Black Lotus be made more accessible? Yes. You joking? Oh my god, we just speed ran it. Oh shit. We did it! We did it, thank you God. We're halfway through. Holy shit. Yo, classic players are out of control. Yo, who has time for this? The classic player base has this much time to spend on a fucking survey. Bro, this is like a 3-hour thing. Yo! What is this shit? Yo, classic players don't have jobs? Yo, do we not work? I got work to do. This is nuts. Classic Andes, man. They'll do anything but go to work. They will do anything but do work. They just want to play and talk classic 24/7. Pick the top 3 dungeons. Oh boy. Dead Mines is up there for me. Blackrock Depths is up there for me. Oh my god, you're gonna split Scarlet Monastery? You fucker. I'll go Cathedral. This is our job. No, pick the top 3 dungeons. You think major revamp? Oh, fuck. RFC is horrible. Stockades is terrible. That's probably all I got. They're terrible. RFC is terrible and Stockades is terrible. Really bad dungeons. Really, really bad. I think that's about it for me. I think that's fine. Everything else was fine. First day gives a raid buff. What the fuck? Maradon. Yo, Maradon is kind of rough, but it is what it is. Does it need a rework in terms of gearing? But Mara is tough, yeah. Given a finite amount of developer resources, should be more effort be put into creating entirely new dungeons? Bro, are we really about to go do all of the old dungeons again? New dungeons will be more fun to experience, for sure. Should more open world dungeons and quests associated with be added? Think areas like in Fellwood, Stormguard, and Arathi. What? Yes? Turn open world dungeons to actual instance content. For sure. How do you feel about rare spawns inside of dungeons? They're cool. I see nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with rare spawns. It gives you that rare feeling. What does that mean exactly? It's like those zones that are just full of strictly elites that have like a very small chance to drop some rare ass loot. All it is. How do you feel about lockout caps? That's good. Are we really about to sit here and spam Scarlet Monastery to level again? How do you feel about dungeons having a rotating or random boss spawn with specific loot? Ring of Law in BRD, Edge of Madness? That's really tough. I don't care either way, though. Should there be heroic dungeons? Yes. Should there be Mythic Plus? Probably not. Should certain bosses or areas be locked behind requiring a specific class or profession in your dungeon group? A rogue unlocking a door, a druid communing with an animal? Yo, I think it's thematic. Is it good? No, but I'll opt for it. Fuck it. Should player power chase items be extremely low drop rate items in dungeons, or should they only be cosmetic? Fell Striker, Iron Foe. No, that's gangster. That shit is gangster. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, that's some good Elder Scrolls music right there. You guys hear that? Wow. Can I get some ones in the chat for Elder Scrolls 6 never coming out? I love the super rare items, and if you see someone have it, it's like, holy shit, they got lucky. But it's not mandatory, that's the thing. I mean, I hate it, but you love it. Should there be solo challenges? I think so. In my personal opinion. I think so. Should Dungeon Finder be implemented? If so, teleports you to a dungeon or only groups you, but UI to assist you for forming groups for sure. Should summoning stones outside of dungeons be implemented? Yes. My God, what are we talking about? Oh my God. Yo, my head. Yo, people have time for this? Maybe I'm complaining too much now. How would you rate the story as a whole in vanilla? Very mid. I mean, like, unless you're reading quest text, you don't know what the hell's going on. Do you feel Classic WoW does a good job explaining the story? Absolutely not. Terrible. Was the best major story told in Classic? I don't even know. Couldn't even tell you. What's the worst story? Required? This is all required? Bro, what are we talking about? Read the quest text. It's terrible. It'd be added as a tool for more dungeons. Raise it. Yeah, sure. Why not? Some of my favorite story moments. Duskwood, yeah, was great. I'll admit. I guess I just like the Defias rise in Westfall. I really enjoyed that. And leading into the dungeon for, like, since you were level 1 in Elwyn. Rise of the Defias, or Dephis in... from 1 through 20. Heading Dead Mines. The worst story? Brother, I don't know, man. What the fuck kind of question is that? Should minor factory reputations be expanded on? Yes, I think so. All of them. Why not? Screw it. Go down the line. Just go down the line. Doesn't even matter. Add them all. Add them all. This is Classic Plus, baby. Echo, what's going on? Good looking. How are we? How we doing? How we doing? Add them all. Is it important for you if the story told in Classic Book leads from phase to phase? Yes. I want to be invested in what I'm doing. Should each phase or cluster of phases conclude a storyline before picking a new arc? Sure. What are the following villains such major enemies and why would you consider have a compelling story? Choose up to 5? Oh boy. You gotta have Nefarian, bro. I mean, what are well, hold on a second. There's a lot of good options here. I'm not gonna say Arthas, man. That's not Classic Plus. Come on. Even though, like, it's awesome. Kill Jaden could be a must. Kel'Thuzad needs a bigger story. Hogger, what the fuck? You guys are so fried. Yogg Saron. I would say Cthulhu mostly. That would be my big 3. Anything else you'd like to mention about the lore of Warcraft as it pertains to Classic Plus? Nope, I have nothing else. Hogger definitely is crazy. Yo. Guys, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this thing, dude. My head is pounding. Like, Classic players, man. They're better than me, bro. What is this? What is this? Does anyone know what this is? Is this like my... What the fuck is this? What is this? Bro, I don't even know what's going on here. This is fried. Yo, what are we talking about? I don't know. Forum post? Shit, in a way, you're maybe right. But look, there's more. What is this? Oh, they are. They are like foreign post. What? Very interesting. State of Warrior. Arms, Fury, Protection. You guys know we're going to Paladin. We're going to Red. Crusader Strike. Yeah, I mean, come on. It's just random things people have thrown in. I gotcha. For every individual class and spec. Yo, the work put in for this shit is out of control. Wow. I'm impressed. Good job. Keep it up. That ain't me, man. Classic players. This is what I'm saying, though. Like, the list of shit they have to go through for Classic Plus is just like... It's impossible. It's going to be so hard to please everybody, dude. I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't have a response, guys. Yo, streaming is fun. Does anyone else think this is kind of fun to do? Is just hang out and talk with the community? Holy shit, who would have thought? I just get so much anxiety when I stream because I'm scared something's going to go wrong. Or crash. Or break. There's no work, just, hey, would be cool content be something you like? Yeah. Man. Holy shit, dude. Let's continue. Quest and leveling survey. Let's finish this these last section of this one. We got to go to 5 out of 5. Stop worrying so much, dude. It's how I was raised. Try to be the best, you know? How do you feel about the leveling cadence of vanilla? I think it's a little too slow. A little too slow. Should Classic Plus have phase level caps that raise over time? Like we did in SOD? Ooh, that's tough. Wow, that's a tough question. This could be the hardest question there is because think about it like this, guys. They can do one at level 35 or 40, make a brand new raid, and then a month later raise it up another 15 levels or 20 levels. The one thing about SOD that I loved was that cadence of like bracketed levels. Bro, it was a blast. I'm not even gonna lie. Fuck it. I'll say yeah. In my perfect world anyway, even though I don't think it should happen. Rank these quest types in terms of how much you like them, with 1 being your favorite to 11 being your least. Kills are great. Escort is horrible. Kill a specific raid boss? Sure. An enemy drop the quest item that begins a new quest. Love that. Loot number of items. Fetch this item from this place and bring it back to me. Discover this location's cool. Crafting is fine. Do X thing, but you have a time limit. Okay. Not fully explained. Carry this, and then escort. Escort is the worst shit ever. Oh my god. Escorting is such a bad gameplay design. I hate escort quest. Right or wrong. I can't stand escort quests. They're so bad. I feel like the flow of quests in Vanilla WoW leads you from zone to zone. No, absolutely not. They're horrible. It is terrible. The leveling cadence and design routing of Classic is horrible in modern day. Back then, it was cool. Should there be more quest hubs? Yes. Absolutely. Add more. How do you feel about puzzle quests that are more complicated to complete than kill 10 boars? I personally love these, but it's not going to happen. How do you feel about repeatable quests in general? Repeatable Durnan, dailies, weeklies, reputation? I don't mind these. I like this shit. I think it's fun. I like doing quests, like weekly quests. I don't think dailies. I think weeklies are great. That's just me personally. This is a hot take. I like weekly quests. Dailies is too much. Dailies ruin the game. Weeklies, I think, really have you fine-tuned into reputations and renown, and I think they're really cool. I like weeklies. I don't like dailies. I think dailies are a horrible, horrible thing. Should there be daily / weekly? Is there, like... World quests, okay. The only type of world quest should be a one-time completable quest like the South Shore. Okay. No, the way Retail WoW does world quests does not fit in what I think world quests. I think there's nothing wrong with world quests. I think world quests are a great way to get people out in the world. That's just me, my opinion. Should every class get more class quests? Yes. 100%. How do you feel about group quests while leveling? They're amazing. I love it every single time. Do many more. Should quest reward gear be buffed? Yes. 100%. Should attunements be streamlined? No. I think attunements are meant to be difficult. It's a one-time theme, but you unlock it throughout the entirety of your account. Yes. 100%. Make attunements one and done. Make them long. Make them difficult. But once they're done, one and done across the entire account. It's a very cool way leading into a story, and it gives the developers an opportunity to really dive into story and lore and design and theme heading into a raid. It's a really big, pivotal, hype journey to make, in my opinion. How do you feel if Classic Plus had prestige levels, but gain no power? I don't know, man. Sure. I don't know. Prestige? What is this, Call of Duty? What does prestige levels give? Small bonuses to professions, flight path speed, and general... What the fuck are we talking about? I don't know, dude. I don't know, sure. There'd be heirloom type... No. No heirlooms. That is horrible. Bad for the game. How would you feel if your alts got increasingly more XP the more max level? Yes. I actually think that's a cool idea. Good afternoon, Maul. What's going on, baby? How we doing? Should Classic Plus allow XP toggling? Yes. For twinking, yes. Why not? Have fun. Oh my god, guys, we're doing good. I did 3 of 5. Oh shit, the raid survey. This is gonna take forever, isn't it? Should there be level up raids that give strong items but require 10 plus players? SOD, BFD. I think so. That would be fucking sick. That would be awesome. How do you feel about catch-up raids? I don't really know. I don't really have an opinion on those. How do you feel about RP elements in raids? Too soon? I think it's cool. How do you feel about raids getting nerfed days/weeks/months after? Nah, I don't think you should nerf anything. Given the choice of a new raid being spoiled by PTR but launch relatively bug-free versus... What? Oh, the raid. So PTR testing. No, there should be no PTR testing. Go in there and get your ass whooped for a month. And then you complete the raid. Yeah. Pick your ideal raid size. Ooh, I would say 20. And then 25. And then 10, then 15, then 30, 35, 40. 40-man raid is impossible. Are we really about to do this right now? That's crazy. Who wants 40-man raids? That's crazy. Live testing? Yeah, only because, like, that's a part of Classic. Like, let it be broken. Like, let it not work. 40-man raids are fun, by the way. I agree. For the people who are just simply hopping into the raid group. Not for the people and the officers and the raid leaders and the guild organizers like me. I'm good. You think I want to get 40-man raid people together every week? You're fucking crazy. That is a nightmare. How do you feel about raids and other bosses requiring resistances? By the way, I don't mind resistances. I actually think it's kind of cool. I don't know. I think it's cool. I like resistances personally. Like, I like saying, hey, I farmed out my fire resistance set. It's not going to give me a lot of damage, but my defensives are really cool. I think it's very thematic, but if we're being completely honest, I don't know if people are going to like that. What do you guys think? Honestly, we got over 100 people in here total between YouTube and Twitch. What do we think? Genuinely. Dear God, no, Hydra sucks ass as a tank. What do we think about resistances? If hit rating wasn't a thing, yo, true. I didn't even think of that. Hit rating is a scam. Say that now, but farming resistances was a pain. Yeah. No on resistances. Shit. Maybe just the tanks. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to put don't care. Should raids have multiple difficulty levels? Shit, that's hard. Wow. Heroic raiding? With extra mechanics? I mean, I like it. But I don't think it's actually classic. I like it. I like the idea of multiple... Like, obviously, normal, LFR, heroic raiding, mythic. I think it's cool, but... Do I think it should be done in classic? I don't know. That's tough. Multiple difficulty levels on raiding. Wow. Yo. Enigma, you're crazy, bro. How are you, buddy? By the way, how's the paintballing? I see you in your profile picture. Are you still doing paintballing? That's crazy. And congratulations, bro. Raid plus. Oh, boy. Classic Andes can't handle multiple difficulties? You know, fuck it. Give me heroic raids. How would you want the difficulty of raids in Classic Plus to be? Difficulty should be about as hard as some of the raids were in SOD. Sure. I agree with that. If there were different difficulties of raids, how should the loot differ? Ooh. Uh-oh, Shaggy. Uh-oh. Hard. Better stats or bonuses, higher rarity, cosmetically different. Or more loot drop per ball. Sure, I guess. Should cooldowns reset in... Yes. What are we kidding? How do you feel about world bosses? I love world bosses. I think they're cool. But they should spawn often, like retail. Should make it better. Heroic should not give better gear, only regular gear cosmetics. Yeah, okay, but... Why would I ever want to do that just for some cosmetics? And I'm going to stress over leading a raid team for just cosmetics that I can't even use because transmog isn't a thing. I mean, what are we really about to do right now with cosmetics? I don't know. I think like if we're doing harder content, I don't know. It's tough. Maybe I'm thinking about that too much on a retail brain right now, but I don't know. I think there should be some extra, like, bonuses, like on-hit effects or something. I don't know. You gotta please everybody. You gotta please the 1%. You gotta please the casual. How do you feel about limited time events like the AQ gate spawning? I mean, I love it. Just one difficulty? Yeah, it's a tough one. That can go anyway. That question can go either way. How do you feel about quests that require you to enter multiple raids? Don't you dare change these. Sure, man. How do you feel about bosses cycling week to week or mechanics changing over time? Okay. How long raid gear remain relevant? Oh my god. What are we talking about? Should the phase schedule in Classic Plus reorder the raid release schedule of original vanilla? Bro, I don't know. Bro, I don't even think we should have any original vanilla raids at all. Because what am I going to do? Once again, go run Molten Core again? Like, I don't want to. Get rid of GDKPs. Oh shit, I missed one. How would you want world bosses to look? Yeah, sure. I make them all instance like SOD. That was a great design. Oh my god, we're on one more survey, guys. The zone survey. Let's get some ones in the chat, guys. We're almost done. Oh my god. Do you want new continents, worlds, dimensions? Sure, more the better. If yes, check all you'd like to see, not as they launch in Vanillafied. Sure. I'll want all of them. All of them. Doesn't matter. All of them. I'll take every new zone they could possibly make. It does not matter. I don't care if it's retail. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Just make sure it's classic. Feeling. Classified. Fuck it. Add every zone you could possibly imagine. Would you prefer Blizzard focus on improving existing zone or adding new ones? Adding new ones. Please God. Should there be more fast travel options? Portal between cities? Sure. More ship zeppelins for sure. Flight paths all over the place. Multiple Hearthstones. No, that's crazy. Should certain fast travel options be unlockable via quest? Sure, I think that's kind of cool. No, probably not. Would you want to see more rare spawns? Yes, these are fun. How would you feel about more open world mini bosses akin to world bosses but cater to 5 players? Yeah, sounds fun. Should there be more PvP locations and events in the zone? Tower Control, EPL, Silithus, and Blood Moon event. I like these. Sure, why not? Should the phases in Classic Plus feature limited time or rotating world events? Elemental invasions, AQ opening, Scourge evasion. I like open world events. Should the phases that Classic Plus progress through change the world in a permanent way? Yes. 100%, I think. Fuck it, why not? Change the world. Boom! How long is the systems gonna take? Let's go PvP survey. This is a fun one. Should there be war mode? Oh, fuck. Nah, man, I don't think so. I don't think there should be war mode. Even though I love war mode in retail, and I think it makes great sense, classic players would fucking lose their mind. How would you rate the original PvP ranking / honor system? Absolute 1, swamp ass. How would you change the original honor system? Remove the weekly rank system. Honor goes up, rank goes up. Ranks require set amounts, and as soon as you reach it, throw the entire system out and go back to the drawing board. Yes. Just go back to regular honor points to get gear. I don't know what we're talking about here. How would you feel if rank was uncapped? No. I don't even know, but sure. Would you want arena? Yes. If so, which are... Give me 2s, 5s, N3s, and others. And even 1v1. Fuck it. I like the 15-minute flight from Stormwind to Western Plaguelands. That's crazy. How would you feel about a 1v1 arena? Yes, and let me bet gold on the outcome? That's crazy. That would be fire. Should you be able to Makara another player? Fuck it. Let's go. Which of the following would you want to see on PvP gear, if any? Pick as many as you'd like to see. PvP set bonuses? Yes. Damn, stat templates? That's kind of tough. PvP gear item level scaling higher than PvE gear when an instance of yeah. This is so hard. This is such a very difficult decision to make. Oh, man. I don't think PvE weapons, other than maybe legendary, should be allowed in PvP. I think PvP gear should scale to PvP combat, though. I don't mind that. Should dishonorable kills exist? No. How important is it to you that Blizzard add new battlegrounds? Very fucking important. Please, God. 100%. Should more world PvP objectives be added? Sure. Rate the following world PvP objectives. South Shore. Horrible. Battle for Asheville. Oh, and Sod? That shit was fire. 5. Blood Moon event. 4. Blackrock Eruption and Syrian Gorge. Fucking terrible. Watchtower Control in Eastern Plague. Terrible. Silithus Sands Capture. Terrible. World Boss tags in the various. Terrible. Killing faction leaders. Vanilla. It was okay. How should the following combat mechanics function in PvP? Crowd control? Holy shit. Rework this shit. It's horrible. Fear pathing? Rework it. Heartbeat? Rework it. Diminishing returns? Rework it. It has to get better. DR has to get better in Classic. Should resurrection timers be changed when you die repeatedly in PvP? Shorten or get rid of them entirely? Sure. Sure. Should rated battlegrounds be added? Yes. Should solo shuffle be added? Shit. Hot take? Yeah. I agree. What was revealed? I missed most of it. Damn, you gotta watch back the whole stream, dude. So much shit happened. Bro, I don't even know. My brain is cooked after going through everything a dozen times. Should war games be added? Unrated pre-made versus pre-made? Sure. Should players be allowed to toggle on XP games for twinking? Why not? Should kills in PvP? No, absolutely not. Should the PvP trinket cooldown be reduced? Absolutely. Should battlegrounds along with potentially area or other new PvP content be released weeks or months? Yes. That's very difficult. I think we'll hold off the battlegrounds till later on, in my opinion. We're almost done, guys. We're 3 away. Let me get some ones in the chat. Give me your energy, guys. I need your energy here because I'm not going to fucking make it. I'm not going to fucking make it, dude. What version of layers would you want to see in Classic? Layers only out in the world, no layers in large cities. Sure. How would you feel if spell batching was a thing? What spell batching? Wait, what's spell batching again? Am I trolling? Does anyone know what that is? Classic Andes, unite. Teach me. What the hell is spell batching? How do you feel about the measures taken by Blizzard to prevent boosting within dungeons? I don't know. I don't know, dude. How would you feel if mobs scaled with your level? No. Really not. They can't do that. How do you feel about the various currencies in World of Warcraft? Sure. I don't mind that. What version of consumables would you want to see in Classic? Flask, elixirs, food, and more. All of it? No. Flask, elixirs, food. Either a flask or guardian battle elixir, not both. Keep it limited like in TBC. Sure. Should Classic Plus increase the view? Yes, bro. What the fuck? Should weapon skill remain a mechanic? No. Should not. It is ridiculous. 2 away, baby. 2 away. Be solely available as a reward for PV... What? No. Should BIS items for PvE be solely available as a reward for PvP? What? Absolutely not. Weapon skill mechanic is fun? Shit, not if you're playing a warrior. Oh my god. You're insane. Maw, you're diabolical out here, dude. You're diabolical. And the thing is I love old RPG mechanics too. I love that EverQuest, City Heroes, classic WoW vibe mechanics where you invest in your character and you grind. But if we're talking about Classic Plus, where we're trying to get as many people to play as possible, we have to have that fine line between friction and non-friction. Gotta have a good line. Good pull and take. Should classes get a strong buff when they wear a full set of gear and their highest equipable equipment? Example, warriors play... No gear type buff. Should progressive phases introduce gear that nearly always has higher base stat than your... What? Are we going to have Classic Plus? Yes, it's going to be announced at BlizzCon. They already teased it today. I don't even know what they mean by this. I don't even know. Do you like that certain items can remain powerful? Yeah, for sure. Why not? Should legendaries and Classic Plus always be weapons? Or I think it should be... Ooh, that's hard. Always weapons. Should legendary weapons remain BIS? Fuck. That's so hard, bro. It really sucks because, like... Yo, Sulfuris, Hand of Sulfuris getting replaced... Or Hand of Rag, excuse me. Getting replaced by, like... Ashkandi is really goofy to me. I feel like legendary should scale in a way. Like they should get better each phase. And maybe you do a quest chain to get them better. I don't know. Damn, you know what I forgot, guys? Fuck, I was supposed to go to the gym with my dad. He texted me today? He didn't, you bastard. He wants to get out of it. Damn, dude, I'm gonna have to go with him tomorrow. Should legendary weapons... Yeah, okay. Should every class get access to legendary weapons and items? Ooh, wow, that's hard. What about rogues? Rogues don't have legendaries other than Thunder Fury. But, like, everyone knows that's a tanking weapon. Hunters don't get no legendary. No. They shouldn't. Should weapon skill remain in the game? My opinion, remove it. That's just me. What stats, if any, should be added to gear in Classic? Ooh, I think haste. Haste is fun as shit. If you don't like haste, then you don't like fucking good gameplay. Oh my god. Haste is like the best way to feel like I'm progressing and my character's improving. It's so much fun to have a bunch of haste. Oh my god. Haste is so BIS, bro. That's just me personally. I wouldn't even have anything else. Should resistance remain a stat? I guess. Just make it overall resistance? That's interesting. Huh. I don't know. That's very hard. I would say yeah. Should gear score item level be a relevant stat? Yeah, absolutely. Should healing power and spell power be combined into one? Ooh. Shit. Ooh, that's hard. What do you guys think? I need your guys' advice on this. This is a very difficult one. Should healing power and spell power be combined into one stat? Wow, that's tough. Wow. I don't know. I need you guys' help on this one. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what to put. By the way, if you guys are on YouTube, you want to show love, we're trying to hit our goal of 10 subs over on Twitch. If you guys want to throw out a Twitch Prime for absolutely free, help us hit that goal of 10. That'd be cool. It should be combined. Fuck it. Let's go. Should more diverse gear affixes be added of the soldier, of the sorcerer? No. Should attack power and rage attack power be combined? Ooh. Yes. Should crit and hit chance be changed to a rating instead of a flat percentage? Fuck. I don't know. That's a really tough one. Crit and hit chance be changed to a rating instead of a flat percentage. Does it really matter? No. I didn't like the way they did in Wrath. Should casters have a base stat, intellect, or something else that directly gives them spell power? Yes. 100. Intellect should definitely baseline give spell power. 100%. Should Classic Plus have the ability to reforge your gear? No. Absolutely not. Oh my god, we're down to our last one. This is it. The final push. Income, reputations, and more. The worst shit there is. How do you feel about gold sinks in WoW? Gold sinks are great. They keep the economy down. What kind of gold sinks would you be okay with? Consumables are good. Guild perks are great. More expensive flight paths? What the fuck? Recolored mount? Sure. Temporary buffs that increase your crafting skill ability? What? I don't even know what you're saying. Should Classic have tab bars for certain reputations? Yes. 100%. Should Classic Plus allow you to level certain reputations beyond Exalted as Prestige? That would be sick as fuck. I wish they did that in retail, like, it better. Because right now, you just get simply an extra chest that does nothing. It gives you nothing. How do you feel about certain reputations being linked and choosing one prevents you from gaining reputations from another? I think these are great. They did that in the Burning Crusade with, oh my god. What are the names? Guys, what are the two factions, the main factions, the Draenei and the Blood Elf faction? Oh my god, in the Burning Crusade. Guys, what are they called? I forgot the names. My brain is cooked. Someone help me out. Aldor and Scryer, thank you so much. NYR Marine, baby. Holy shit, it's been a minute. How you doing, buddy? It's been a minute. I agree, though. Aldors and Scryers, I think that shit's cool. I think it's cool because it's a faction within a faction, exclusivity, maybe a cool tabard, stuff like that. I think it's cool, personally. Would you want to see account-bound items in Classic Plus that give you double rep games from one rep to another for each character? I don't know. I don't even know what we're talking about. Should Classic Plus feature additional minor reputations with very difficult grinds? Sure. I don't mind it. We did it. We're fucking done. We're fucking done. We did it. We did the Classic Plus survey. It only took 2.5 hours. 2 hours for this survey. Classic Plus. We did it, guys. We beat Classic Plus. Dude, you still rock the Comeback Kids Neon Car hat? That's crazy, dude. Shout out to freaking NYR Marine. Yo, let's get some GGs in the chat, guys. GGs in the chat. We actually did it. Holy shit. I want to thank, first of all, I want to thank my mom. I want to thank Star for getting me in this situation. I wouldn't make it without Star. I want to thank my community members. Shout out Liliana, Guild Leader, Proform, Ranthish, Trojan, Mega, Cherry, all the people out there. Shout out to all you guys. Love every single one of you, man. I couldn't do it without you. Holy shit. Yo, Classic, bro. Anything involving Classic is just a major grind. That's what I've realized, guys. Anything with Classic is a fucking, like, disaster. That is crazy. Oh my god, dude. These people are nuts. Classic Plus. Wow, what a shame. Sag. Absolutely Sag. So guys, by the way, I just got a community strike on my second YouTube account because I posted a community post that said, what's better, the midnight pre-patch event or a pile of shit. And community and YouTube took my post down, gave me a community strike, and now I'm not allowed to post on my second channel for a month. Or not a month, a week, excuse me. Because I said that. I'm like, yo, are we serious right now over a joke? They're like, yeah, it violates our policy because it could gross people out. I'm like, it's a plastic piece of shit on the screen. And you ban me for a week? I'm like, yo, are you serious? Like, I'm like, yo, what a fucking joke. Right after, bro. Right after, let me see if I can pull up the stats for you guys. Right after we get monetized, right? We just got monetized. And we're having, like, if I go through the stats right here, over 90 days, like, you can see, like, we're grinding, we're putting out content, doing our best. And finally, we're growing, we're getting good numbers, things are looking good. And look at this, we're hitting insane numbers now. And now they ban me for a week. I'm like, yo. I'm like, yo, are we serious? I'm like, bro, you have girls on YouTube show their whole assholes. I'm like, and you're gonna ban me for this shit? I'm like, and by the way, it wasn't even a video. It was literally a community post. Like, fucking disgusting, bro. And it gets me so angry because they allow so much disgusting, dirty shit, and then they ban me off of a community post showing a plastic piece of shit. Unbelievable. And I'm banned for a week after we're hitting peak numbers. Our best numbers ever after I'm investing thousands of dollars into getting this channel going. Finally, I can make money back. Finally. And then they ban me a week. I'm like, yo. Oh, the level of torture. They fucking got me so good. But whatever. Lesson learned. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But we did the Classic Plus survey, man. What a day this was. It was a great stream. I haven't streamed like this in a very long time. It was very fun to stream. I will be doing more streams consistently on gameplay and just hanging out. Remember, we're a month away from midnight, and I am going to be doing everything I can possible to put out just as much content as possible across both channels. So if you guys are interested, check that channel we just got fucking banned on, because we actually put out a lot of good content on there. It's called The Comeback City. We put out a lot of shorts and stuff. Really, really good content. We got over 1 million views this last month on our content. And then, yeah, so we're doing our thing. Classic Plus confirmed. It will be revealed at BlizzCon. Absolutely huge. I love you guys very much, dude. I gotta go. I got a fucking lot of work to do. I have goofed off enough today for 3.5 hours. So I love you guys very much. Really quick before I go, I'm not trying to sound like a greedy jerk off, but we're 1 sub away from our goal on Twitch. If anyone has a Twitch Prime they want to throw out really quick before I go, we're literally just 1 away. Not trying to sound like a greedy jerk off, but at this point, it's an OCD thing. Twitch Prime, you don't got to spend money, but if anyone has a Prime, throw it out on there, man. And, yeah, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate the love. God bless every single one of you. I will see you guys, what's today? Thursday? I will see you guys in a couple days for Saturday, the Saturday night show. So, I love you guys very much, man. God bless you. Subscribe with the Prime. Let's go. Dark Flash, shout out to you, bro. Let's go. Oh, you got a Twitch Prime too? Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to you guys. Is that 10 on the day or is that 9 now? I feel like I would have gotten a message. No, I don't know. No, I'm not sure. Activity feed? Bro, I don't know how any of this shit works. I don't use Twitch ever. I mean, we just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we're good. We're done. We did it. Yo, thank you guys. Shout out to you guys. Hit the number. Love you guys so much. God bless. We'll see you guys Saturday. We got a big show Saturday. I'm going to try to find our guest, Ebonheart. We're going to be talking about some important classic stuff. And, of course, all the retail news, talking about the Labyrinth and everything going on. I love you guys. God bless every single one of you. Be safe. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the dog shit pre-patch that is Midnight World of Warcraft. And we'll be getting the expansion soon. Peace out, guys. Love you.
Peace.